Let's go live, y'all. Now, I know I ain't been here for almost 2 weeks because it is cold, but hopefully the notifications go out. And while they do, we're going to play one of the songs that me and my people did called Straight Riders. Let's go.
Yeah. Squat. Yeah.
My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad
600. Ride round with dope boy. Don't let me out tryna put that bow to your boy. When I hold the sap, get low, boy. I hit high, no football. I'm with the sits off good law. We smoke switch, Chris Paul, the hitman for my squad. I go get fan for my squad. Soup cup, your new cut like Sinbad for my squad. I ain't meant to use shoe practice, that 10 man for my squad. You get knocked off for the low, tryna pop off for a bro. So see, I'm hitting my show, ho. Then send it out to my bro. My new shit on Tukey, jumped up, you stupid. That ain't loud, that's LV, and that ain't talking about Louis. On lawbreakers, I live like your mindset to get hit twice for the dumb shit that you talk. Bet when you leave here, you ain't walking, that's 600. No, it ain't even funny. Where the powder at? Slap your bitch to sleep and then dismiss her where you found it at. I'm down with that. Real ignorant shit, yeah, it's 600, bitch.
my beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad straight rider. My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad.
My team holla squad, and I'm in that bitch. And if that trick get out of line, I'ma clear her shit. And if these niggas talking action, and it's movies, bitch. We bring the lights, camera, action, time to do that shit. Catch me about that paper, catch me about that red one. I'll move from the squad, and catch you have your head. Catch me on that money, catch me on that grind. Catch you creeping out your crib, and snap you from behind. These niggas, they don't play. My squad be with that shit. Guaranteed every nigga on your team will get hit. Guaranteed every pistol that we told is gonna spit. It's a promise they won't find you. Have them boys come out and hide you. Leave your family right beside you. And that's cause I'm a rider. These busters, they don't want it, and I put that on my kids. My squad with that action, and that's the way it is. First lady in this bitch, guaranteed to get rich. Catch me out.
My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad straight rider. My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad.
I've been one of the realest. Don't give a fuck if you feel it. All on top of my business. Been killing shit you be getting. Me and mine gon' get it. Done what it took it that did it. I'm law breaking to the day I go, man. I swear God is my witness. You ain't never seen another like me. So swaggerific and so icy. So wicked when a nigga flipping. Got these imitators trying to be like me. Hold down and come get some. One chopper rocket make a sick gun. Somebody go pick up some pork for this nigga. Cause man, on my mama, this big done.
They looking, but they can't find me. Got shadows creeping behind me. My squad can get real grimy, and I put that on my mommy. Got niggas eating whole face, niggas invading your space, niggas eating on your baby mama after shooting you in your face. We keep toolies all on board. Shawty, you don't want this war. We bring strong action, that lethal action, that shit you can't afford. Our hit is extra heavy. Drama will be deadly, so don't come packing that minor action, cause clearly you ain't ready.
My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad straight rider. My beats right beside me. Work out in my truck, got that dump truck in my backseat. I'm a straight rider. Y'all niggas don't want that. Folk be with your head for some dumb shit you said. Squad straight rider. I'm straight rider. I'm straight high. 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 I'm straight.
So, we got some shit to talk about today, y'all. For real, for real. First, shout out to those that are in my chat observing stuff. Much love. Jesse Cat 31, Mean Mary, Crazy Third Eye. Congratulations on your nephew. That is what's up. And I'm glad that he's getting big and he's healthy. You guys, I'm going to try my hardest not to cough in y'all ear this live stream because I'm still mildly sick. You know what I mean? If you didn't know, my daughter had came home with a cold and she really thought it was funny to like kind of like be all by me and stuff. If y'all don't know, like I got, you know, asthma pretty bad in some situations or whatever. So that's why my voice is a little bit different today, y'all. But we got some shit to talk about. What's good, Jeanette? Naomi will be joining us after we look at the presentation. Y'all know I put together a live stream. I mean, a video on this. Shout out to Sierra as well. So if y'all don't know, there's this girl named, this woman named, I'm sorry about the smack, y'all. I'm trying really hard not to be ratchet. And let's talk about that for a second, okay? With the dragging situation. Now, y'all know I just covered a trial the last time I was before y'all. And, well, it didn't really, you know, turn a lot of people or whatever. I've also been thinking a lot about mainstream media and how sometimes they feed us bullshit. So I may do that type of content on True Crime TV, which is one of my other channels, or something like that as well. I'm sure we'll still do those here. But as long as we have people like Room Shaker, Child Shaker, right, running around these YouTube streets, you know, she already abused her child, right? You know, but making threats, doing this and that. Not too long ago, we exposed Rude MP or whatever the fuck his name is for being a fucking child molester. Okay. Now, I know that some of y'all don't like when I drag and I get messy and shit, or even when I focus on people in these YouTube streets. But since, you know, other people want to act like they're the motherfucking representative for the Black sector, it's time for a real representative to come out, because when you, regardless of numbers, right, when you actually take the time to dedicate most of your channel to taking care of kids, remember, you guys, even when I drag a bitch, I'm still protecting children. If you remember, you know, all the other type, Claudiva, motherfucking, what the fuck, Miss Uninvited, that's what we calling her now. All type of other shit, right? Even Sonetta, you know, other bitches, right? It's still at the end of the day is about a child, 9 times out of 10, or a child fits in there somewhere. And obviously, if somebody in our sector is not doing proper research, especially on people that want to hit our panels and try to invade, allegedly, right? This bitch running around here with an alleged master plan that she's going to invade the Black sector and this, that, and the fifth, as well as the beef sector. Now, even though this woman has been exposed, and shout out to Lady Snoop, shout out also to Not On My Watch. You can find her channel link in the description of this video. We're actually going to listen to her commentary, but you know I did my thing on this edit, right? This child shaker bitch, right? Room shaker, the fat ass retribution body bitch, has been tormenting everybody over there in the mommy sector, the Mo3 sector, and all that. And now this big beefy bitch thinks she finna come over to the Black sector and chill, you know, in the likes of LADYLA, in the likes of Buddy Lee. Now, I don't know what reason they didn't call her out for this. That shit got on my motherfucking nerves, though. And again, remember, I'm trying to be respectful, not out of fear, but maybe, you know, motherfuckers missed the ball somewhere, right? But when you got motherfuckers running around talking about they the representatives of the Black sector and the most people that really do speak up on real shit are not even fucking present for whatever reason, but you got the audacity. Okay, period. I don't give a fuck how nobody feels about that. You got the audacity to sit here and act like you stand for something, but clearly you letting a fucking child predator on, because a child abuser, right, is still a fucking predator. I didn't want to like the bitch. I really didn't. I don't like how that bitch talk. Period. But you know, to each their own, right? Maybe if she did not have this child predator shit in her motherfucking whole situation or whatever, then maybe, you know, it would be a different story. But I remember asking about this and being told that it was a lie. So I tried to look off of the information that I had, couldn't find nothing. So I'm like, well, maybe it is a lie. Until I was sent this motherfucking live stream that we're going to look at now. Again, shout out to Room Shaker. I mean, not Room Shaker. Fuck that bitch. Not on my watch. Because Not on My Watch went over there, and obviously they've been on Room Shaker's ass, Child Shaker ass, right? About what she did to her child and how she's conducting herself. Allegedly, she's pregnant by a dude named Trigger Man and all this and that. However, she getting drunk, high, and all this and that. And she does allegedly have her daughter in her possession while she's homeless, right? Shout out to those that are homeless. Sometimes she sleeps in her car, I'm gathering. Sometimes she sleeps at Motel 8 in Texas. I know where you at, bitch, if that's where you are. But yeah. So I just wanted to take time today to make sure that everybody in the Black sector at least has a chance to find out the truth about this bitch. And I really don't give a fuck if that fat, dusty bitch gets up on her page and says anything about anything, go run to my ops, go listen to that regurgitated shit that's already been debunked, bitch. I'm going to laugh at you because we here today because you a trashy ass bitch that's attacking other people's children, deceased children. And you're not the only one, but we're going to start with you at least, right? So today we're going to look at this video that I put together myself. Shout out to Not on My Watch. I apologize for calling you Room Shaker, boo. But it was woken up on this bitch, you know. I also heard a little bit about her from Lady Snoop. Shout out to me, Mary Jean, and Southside Black Butterfly, and Nikki, and Belle. Shout out to all of y'all, Danielle, etc. If I missed you, it was definitely not on purpose. I'm just getting back into the swing of things, y'all. I'm back though. Again, I'm gonna try not to cough in y'all ear, but sometimes it's just like, you know, with asthma and whatever and a cold, sometimes you cannot like. One other thing I want to say before we get started. I'm really tired of bitches hiding behind avatars only to talk shit. Like that's all they do. Right? They're not doing nothing positive. They're not shedding no light on nothing, but they sit behind these avatars that look really nothing like them. In reality, right? They look nothing like them. They don't cam up. Bitches be scared as fuck to hit the motherfucking cam up button because they look like shit, right? But they always got something to say. And there's two of them in here at least. So we're going to get into looking at this. Shout out to Fifi. Shout out to everybody. Y'all, my motherfucking niece was at my damn computer or whatever. I thought she was eating pizza, child. And I left my damn studio open. So some of y'all may not have wrenches. Some people that was blocked may be unblocked. I don't know. But I noticed that a couple of people are missing. And I was like, I'll just wait for them to pop up. But from now on, if you don't pop up and you have a wrench in my chat, you will no longer have a wrench. No hard feelings, no love lost, but it's no reason to. You know, so I kind of just came to that conclusion. Anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up, y'all. Y'all know when you come back into the swing of things, you just want to talk, and I missed y'all and shit like that. Shout out to Scorpio Amore. What's good? American Elephant. I see you up in the building. So like I said, we standing on Child Shaker. That's what I'm going to call her, right? I guess ZX calls her Chair Breaker. Some people call her Room Stanker or some shit like that. I want to call her Child Shaker because she abused her child, into which not only will you see a receipt or two from Not on My Watch, but I got her whole PDF file and the whole criminal background and the whole information. Y'all know how we roll. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and we're going to get into this video. And after that, I'm going to drop the link for anybody, in particular Naomi, but for anybody that wants to come and weigh in or tell us something we didn't know or anything like that. Because I think this is trash. And those that are not standing on this, get the side eye. Let's go.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Please share this live if you guys have to. A whole lot of stuff transpired, and I'm telling.
And I'm probably not gonna put the credit or the comments up. I see y'all though, but because there's some receipts and I don't want them to, you know, compromise my video or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so mad and upset and, you know, kind of pissed off at a lot of the players here. And I think it's just some sick stuff. She needs to start being held, Room Stanker needs to start being held responsible for what the fuck her ass is.
Okay, and after this, I'm not going to talk for a real long time or whatever. You know, I'm probably lying. But anyway, remember when, for the vets, remember when Clyde Diva tried to say that I was 400 or 500 pounds, but I'm a size 14, 16, which a size 14 is the, you know, regular American size of a woman. This bitch, however, weighs what Clyde was saying. And I bet you Clyde won't talk about this bitch because she's scared.
Doing has done. And like I said, it's time for us to, you know, stand the fuck up, see what everybody is made of. This is some sick, and when I say sick, this is some sick ass shit. It's not gonna be the normal live with me sitting up here yelling, screaming, dragging, being funny. Not at this time, maybe a little bit later. I need people to understand how serious this is and how sick this woman is. And when I say sick, you guys, this is sick. And all the players around her, the people that are dealing with her, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, you guys, because this stuff has went way too far. So this is what we're gonna talk about. To these new people, this is something new to them, but this girl's been doing this stuff. She's been playing in everybody's face. She's been, you know, doing a lot of different things, you know, to a lot of different people. And I know that Buddy Lee and all them were like, well, you know, well this and well that, but we telling the truth today. Now we know this woman is a very sick, mentally ill, disturbed, sick ass bitch that likes to play with the dead and children. So I'm pretty sure that everybody can agree with that. And she's been pulling some dirty ass moves. And I just want to do a really quick recap. Now, this fat, nasty, dirty, thirsty bitch, Room Shaker, knowing her little issue and her plan was, I'm going to go and I'm going to be with Trigger Man. And we gonna be all good and happy, and I'm gonna get in the Trigger Man, and I'm gonna be the first lady, you know, over there. And, you know, she went over there and destroyed and tried to break up, you know, everybody over there, and it didn't work for her. So then she got mad at herself. Then she went to exposing that man. This woman is sad, sick, and depressed because she is upside down hurt and ashamed and looks stupid because she's in love with Trigger Man and he done went on about his life. Now she comes with the, oh, I'm pregnant, right? Now, let's think about this. 3 weeks ago, going on 4 now, this woman, the pregnant girl, Room Stanker, drank a whole huge bottle of Jack Daniels. She drank some Hennessy too. The girl's popping her little pills that she takes, and also too, smoking weed. And she's already said that nothing happened to her first child. So she said this on Buddy Lee's yesterday, right? She said, so there ain't gonna be nothing wrong with this child. Now, this is a grown-ass fucking woman saying that on the panel, but we know she don't give a fuck about children, so she's not gonna give a fuck about her own. So we all know that. So this girl is making up all these lies about her being pregnant. What it is this girl is hurt that nobody wants her. Nobody wants her. Nobody wants to deal with her. And she thought she was gonna come in. She's been trying to break, you know, a lot of relationships up for a very, very long time. So she wanted to first be Polar Gang, you know, then that didn't work out. Then she's like, oh, I want to be Skull Gang. So she really thought she was Skull Gang, right, y'all? So she takes Robin's dumb, retarded ass and manipulated the fuck out of her. She was lonely, so she needed somebody to be there that she can call every minute, every second, do this and do that. But she couldn't do it she felt because they was with gangs. So she figured, let me cause a whole bunch of fucking chaos between a lot of people. Therefore, I can be able to have Skoka myself. This bitch told Skoka, right? And Skoka's a retarded ass bitch. Go crash out over your child. Oh, if that was my child, this and that, bitch, you ain't gonna crash out for your own child. You gonna crash, bitch. Your car like you did when you were drinking and driving and put your daughter at risk. That's what you did. But you wanted SMOKAHONTAS to go crash out, go try to hunt Mink down. You wanted her to sit up there. You wanted her to sit up there and go find Mink and talking about, oh, I'm gonna run down her, remember? And I'm gonna run down her children. Remember saying all that stuff? You was gonna kill this and kill that, right? So now you are room shaker. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck all you stupid ass motherfucking bitches that think saying this and doing this is okay. So guess what? LADYLA, right? Left her because guess what she did? The first time she got into it with her best friend, what the fuck did this dumb bitch do? Started dragging LADYLA's deceased baby. This been her best friend though, y'all. LADYLA was around when she was dragging my child, saying my child was sucking dick, an 8-year-old, sitting up there like she's doing to everybody else's kid. Sexual acts that Robin is saying. Now all this stuff is being done, you guys. This was already done to me a year and a half ago, but nobody was saying a motherfucking thing. But now people want to stand up because they know this is a sick ass bitch, right? I was telling Shush Trish, she's over there at another channel right now, right? So let me tell you what happened with Shush Trish. I went to Shush Trish's platform, right? And we're over there. I'm doing a little bit of scratching with Room Shaker, so on and so forth, right? So then, guess what? Room Shaker starts talking stuff, I believe, about my kid, right? So I'm like, bitch, you don't even have your child, right? You don't even have custody of your child. The reason why I know she didn't have custody and does not have custody of her child because when she was doxxed, her child was supposed to be with the grandfather. This girl had abused her child, right, when she was a baby. No, allegedly. She abused her child when she was a baby. Her child was taken from her. She's not even supposed to have custody of her child, not even one bit. So I'm telling Shush Trish this shit. Oh, you're a liar because she showed her daughter for that moment. So just because she showed her daughter for that moment doesn't mean that she had custody of her daughter and don't know nothing. I said, you might want to do your research. You might want to do this girl's fucking history. And no, oh, you lied on Room Shaker. Room Shaker's a good mother, a great mother. She's this, and knew nothing about that. This bitch had already been doxxed. She had already went to jail, right, for abusing her child. Not only did she abuse her child, her daughter also had a sprained arm, right? That was already broken, but just healed. So imagine that baby being there and that stuff having to heal with that. But no, she had a new fracture this time. And thank God that the neighbors called the police on this dumb bitch, right? So do you think she gives a fuck about anybody else's children? No, this bitch don't give a fuck because she already went and was arrested for abusing her own child and did time. Lakeisha Dean, right there. Lakeisha Dean. You guys, grab your screenshots, the case number and everything is right there because I don't want nobody to say, well, it could be a fake receipt. No, it's not a fake receipt. If you write down the case number and you pull it up yourself. You pull it up yourself, can't nobody say, oh, that's not this and that's not this. Yeah, go ahead, pull that up. So she had child abuse charges. Lakeisha Dean, child abuse and child neglect. So one thing that we all know at this moment, as this girl was arrested already, we know, right, for abusing her kid. We already know that. Now, see, I knew that because I dealt with her before I started finding out all this stuff about her. Then what happens is her dumbass decides that she wants to date this man, right? That wasn't paying her no attention before. No attention at all before. But all of a sudden, her daughter comes over there. He's giving her all the attention and everything. Come to find out, her daughter says, hey, this man's been doing X, Y, and Z to me, allegedly, right? That's what she was saying. Room Shaker says, oh, my daughter, she's just being mad. She's upset. She's jealous. And I tell her, you never, ever, you always believe your fucking child. Always believe your child over anybody. This girl believed the man. Said her daughter was sitting up there upset, mad, like nobody's just, well, I don't know what people, do. But if my son comes to me and say, hey, this man did this and this and that dude is going to walk out. He's not going to walk out. He's going to be carried out in a fucking body bag, right? We know this. So let me tell you what the bitch did, right? She's denying it. Now Betty touched my daughter denying it, right? This is when I was at Cam's, right? So what happened was this stupid bitch, right? She calls her daughter on the phone and then you can tell a little bit of pause and she says, tell these people, did anybody touch you or not? You hear a slight pause and then she says no, right? Now she says this on Cam's Live. Now she's mad upset because her daughter is on Cam's Live. So what does she do the next day? She tries to strike Cam's page down because her daughter is on Cam's live speaking about the situation, right? So they say, no, we can't strike. You're the one that put your daughter up there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, so no strike was going to go through. She was doing everything in her wildest dreams to do that. But let me tell you what type of bitch she is, right? She tells her daughter to basically say, no, that never happened, right? Now, we already know no child is going to want a motherfucker's attention that bad and went through every single thing about what that man had did to her. She was mad at her fucking daughter. She wasn't mad and killing the man that touched her daughter. She was mad at the daughter because when the daughter got removed from the home, guess what this dumb bitch did? She got mad and pissed off because the guy left her. How the fuck you gonna sit up there and be mad and upset because a nigga fucking bounced on you and your daughter got removed from the fucking house because this man allegedly molested your daughter? Is you fucking dumb, you stupid bitch? So we know.
Now, hold on real quick, because somewhere in this not on my watch brings up arson, right? Which again, there were several other charges that I kept out. And normally I wouldn't go back to 2000 or anything like that. But when you're dealing with a bitch like this, I think that, you know, it's important. Now, also notice that this aggravated arson was known people present. So that means that somebody was in the motherfucking house when this fat bitch set it on fire.
Know about that, right? We know about the fucking charges and everything. Like I said, you guys, what you need to do is write it down. The case number is right there. You guys can look it up yourself. You guys can look everything up yourself so you don't say, oh, this is fake or anything. There's the case number and everything. Now, her daughter was living with the grandfather. Okay, now, both of her parents are deceased. Both of the parents are deceased. This bitch is now living by herself at this moment, right? The man had left her. The daughter got taken from the house and living with a family member right now. Then she goes into her little suicidal type thingamajig bullshit that she got going on because, like, oh, the man left her and she was mad and upset at the daughter over the man leaving. Like, are you fucking dumb? And I'm trying to explain to her by going to school for that type of stuff is what they do is they groom. They actually groom the person and they actually groom the daughter too. So what they do is they look for a woman that seems to have low self-esteem. They look for a single mother where there's no...
And we've talked about this before, correct? It's grooming.
...man around where they can try to make it seem like the man needs to be around for everything. And that's how they start to groom, you know, the child. So this dumb bitch, okay, you got to remember now, this hoe is pissed off at the daughter because he was touching on her. The daughter got removed. The man ended up leaving. There was no use for her anymore. The daughter was gone. There was nobody else left for him to touch on. This is a sick ass, fucking stinking fat ass bitch. She is sick. Then let's go ahead and talk about the incident where she decided to drink and drive, get in the car, wreck the car, okay, with her daughter in it, tear her motherfucking car up. You guys, tear it up so she can be drinking and driving with her child. This woman goes between Texas and Chicago driving. This woman does not have a residence. She does not have a residence. She has not had a residence since I've known this woman. She has no place to go. Now, like I said, shush Trish, we had this situation and argument before. Oh, Room Shaker's a good mother. You tried to lie on Room Shaker. And I'm like, you need to do your research, shush Trish. You don't have no idea what the fuck is going on. That this woman has been doxxed. You don't know the story. This girl couldn't even get a place. Not only because she didn't have the money, also too is because she was burning down people's houses. And I also got that too, $60,000 that this girl owed for burning a motherfucking house down with another motherfucker. So you gotta imagine, this girl is 500 pounds. She's got her daughter with her, and she's just driving from place to place to place, stalking this dude, stalking a guy, which is Trigger Man. I'm gonna put his name out there, Trigger Man. This girl has recorded, again, this man's conversation, 5 hours of it. Let Queen 88 listen to it. Let other people listen to it and everything else. This is how sick this bitch is. 113 degrees outside. She's got her daughter carrying 6 bags, you know, of ice. She wouldn't get her fat ass out the car to fill up the fucking cooler with ice so she can go meet up with Queen 88 and, you know, all them, right? They go to a water park. They having fun, taking pictures. The little girl asks Queen 88, she wanted to...
Now, this is her legs, royal family, and obviously her stomach, thighs. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to cough in y'all ear. Y'all, I'm still fighting this cold, but if you could look right here, royal family. She has about 13 inches of dead ass skin. Bitch don't go to like get her feet done, and definitely don't do them herself. Also, look at them cankles. Damn, bitch. Damn. Damn. This bitch is literally like a size 28. Now, I'm not trying to fat shame, but bitch, your child is not your slave. Get your fat ass up. Start motherfucking walking. It might do you justice. You might slim these motherfuckers down a little bit, bitch.
Spend the night because the girl wanted a nice place to lay for one night. Bitch, get tired of going from truck stop to truck stop, washing your fucking ass. How can you have your daughter going from truck stop to truck stop, washing her ass? And they said the whole entire time she was there, she did get a hotel room for one day, only because it was 113 degrees outside and it was just too hot to sleep in the car. Well, yeah, duh, way too hot. So what does this stupid ass bitch decide to do? You have it, sit up there and have her daughter doing all this stuff. And let me tell you guys what I did. I said something last week like about her daughter going to school. This bitch ain't mentioned anything about her fucking daughter going to school. Nothing at all. Guess when she mentions it? When she goes live, oh, I gotta take my daughter to school. Bitch, you ain't said nothing in the last 2.5, 3 months about your daughter going to school. Your daughter does not go to school. You live in that car, and guess what? You hit LADYLA, and what did you say? You said Child Protective Services called, and they want to speak to your daughter. They want to know where are you and where is your daughter, because Child Protective Services wants to speak with you. They want to make sure that the little girl is okay. She's basically hiding from them because guess what? If you don't have a residence, they don't have no place to go to. When you're fucking sitting up there and you're homeless, what are they going to check? The car to make sure that everything is okay? So this sick, dumb, retarded ass bitch is going place to place with her daughter because she can't get a roof over her motherfucking head because she's too busy going from place to place, chasing this nigga down and chasing other niggas down and things like that. You can't even get a solid and a stable place for your daughter to lay, but you over here fucking with everybody else, you dumb bitch, running plays, saying, oh, I need that to do this. And are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking dumb? You stupid ass bitch, are you dumb? And her legs are so fat and nasty and just filled with fucking water. And we know her daughter is, well, I can't say is because I don't know her. She seems like they said to be a nice little girl. Her daughter wanted to spend the night with people she didn't even know because she just wanted to get a good night rest and sleep in a bed. This girl went to a passion party in Tennessee. We know all about it, and left her daughter with Tennessee. Well, guess what? She went to a passion party. You met this man on this motherfucking app and you left your daughter after everything she went through as a child of a man doing exactly what he did to her. You're going to turn around and leave her with another man that you don't even fucking know so you can go to a passion party? Bitch, are you fucking dumb? Yeah, all your stuff is out there, but everything's fucking aired out. And LADYLA, she's been dragging you because she knows you more than anybody. She knows everything that you do. She's played the recording. You were still trying to say, oh, I don't remember that, bitch. How can you not remember your motherfucking voice, bitch? Like I said what I said, and I ain't gonna take, and I'm standing on all 10 toes behind that. Are you? Nobody gives a. We know you a scary ass bitch, and you ain't gonna do nothing, bitch. We already know that. Like I said, bitch, that loud yelling and screaming, bitch, don't intimidate me. It don't scare me, bitch. One thing you won't do is fucking pull up. You talking about they've been trying to pull up. Bitch, I ain't never motherfucking said that, bitch. Your motherfucking fat stinking ass been talking about coming and getting me for a whole motherfucking year and a half, bitch. And you ain't fucking moved. Because if it takes you an hour for your ass to fucking walk to the goddamn fucking car because you so fat and motherfucking funky, how long do you think it's going to take you to get to Arizona, bitch? How long is it going to take you to raise your motherfucking arm, bitch, to throw a motherfucking punch, bitch? How long is that going to take, bitch? Before I get the and blow your motherfucking underarms open, bitch, when you try to raise your motherfucking arm up, bitch. You done sat up here, bitch, and did all this motherfucking shit and ran with all these places, but we gonna break it down, though. And I don't know if any of them are in my clouds, Buddy Lee or LADYLA. But guess what? I got a special audio for you. Yes, guess what it's for? Room shaker. Acting dumb and stupid. See what you guys don't know. Not on my watch this, not on my watch. Nobody's seen me in any of those videos, lives, or anything. That's why I was so adamant like this bitch is lying, because it never fucking happened. You talking about DJ Fuck You Sumi, you know, Troll Gang, whatever, did his little thing or whatever. Y'all didn't see not on my watch, not one time, because this bitch is obsessed with me. I've been running rings around this bitch forever. This bitch has been in competition with me ever since me and Cam had went over there to the mommy sector. This bitch has been in competition with me, bitch. You can't never be me, ever, in your life, bitch. Never. And you know this. If I go and flirt with a dude, well, he was trying to flirt with me first, and I already knew him, and he wanted to be with me, and he wanted to be what he was calling me. What?
Y'all, when she did the voice of room shaker or child shaker, I fell the fuck out. Not on my watch, nailed that shit. I swear, I promise you.
This is an app, bitch. You are going state to state, going and getting dick with your daughter in the car, meeting up. Now, we know Trigger Man, his people, I'm not going to tell his family business, but we know that they have a home that the thumbnail of her fat ass in an autopsy, then it goes to a funeral home. Okay, that's what it does. Whatever his family, they got their own little business, whatever they got going on. Do you know that this bitch was not too far from where the prostitutes were? She left her daughter at the fucking corner so she can go over there and talk to that man, stalk that man at his family's place of business. She's proud to be going state to state, hoping to get some motherfucking dick, hoping and praying to get some dick. Bitch, you think I'm a fucking drive 15, 16, 20, 30, 40 hours away to go get some dick, bitch? All I gotta do if I want to is go across the street, bitch, and put my key in and walk right in, bitch. You are traveling. You are traveling that fat, nasty pussy that you cannot even fucking see. You cannot see. Like they said, you have not seen your motherfucking pussy since you've been 3 years old, bitch. You fat, fucking, nasty ass, no good of a motherfucking mother, stinking ass. Oh, they won't be. Well, they were looking at me. This bitch is so motherfucking stupid and dumb that she's so worried about being in competition with Not On My Watch. And like I said before, bitch, ain't nobody in competition with your ass, bitch. Stay on your level. And guess what? To work out on your level is nothing, bitch. Because you have nothing. You own nothing, bitch. You don't take care of yourself. They said they went to a seafood restaurant, you guys. A seafood restaurant. I wish Queen was in here. And they can smell her. Now you tell me what fucking seafood restaurant that you would go to where you can smell a person next to you. This sardine pussy smelling ass stank motherfucking lobster stank ass bitch. We know what a seafood restaurant smells like. And bitch, you are overpowering with the funk. You are a funkified motherfucking nasty ass bitch. That's why you, well, they are no business taking pictures of me. What? Yeah, they can. Even if you guys go and look at my community post, this fat, nasty, stanky ass bitch, 113 degrees, you got your daughter getting fucking 6 bags of ice to fill up a fucking cooler, and you just get her one night to lay down, bitch, and have a good night's sleep because it was 113 degrees outside and it was too hot? You think this is cool? This is your livelihood. If you stay on this motherfucker for 24 hours, this is what you have to do because this is your income. Oh, I got my own business. Yeah, I got my own bitch. You don't have a business. Let me tell you about this stupid ass bitch. Kiss Waiting Trucking Company, right? This is what she's telling us. Do you know Kiss Waiting Trucking Company? That is a dead man, a deceased man, a deceased man. Waiting is the trucking company. That man's trucking company went with her. That was a deceased Caucasian man, and she thought she was going to take it and say, well, it's my trucking company. Yeah, I own this trucking company. But you don't own nothing. You own nothing. You don't.
And actually, if you check out the ankles and the leg when Restitution turns around, she's actually bigger than Restitution. Somebody gets my 600-pound life on the phone, please.
Don't even own the car that you are living in. You are making payments on that, and you're behind on that. You're behind on that. The abuse that a child, Lakeisha, y'all go ahead, it's right there, and you can get the case number and look it up yourself. She don't give a fuck about nobody else's fucking children because she sat up there and abused her own. She hates that her daughter has to be with her every single day. She don't like, come on, she talk, hurry up, come on. Like, what? You dirty ass, stinking ass motherfucking bitch. You guys have to understand that This woman will never have any respect for nobody's child because she doesn't have respect for herself. She has no respect for nobody. This girl is a user. Don't forget she had Trey Vlogs over there, right? Not only did she steal his money, right? Stole his money, stole DG's money, right? This is what she did with her fake promos and all her fake bullshit that this fucking fat ass bitch was saying. She did all this shit just taking people's money. Damn, oh, I'm about my life. I'm gonna do this. No, you're not. And you put your daughter at risk every single fucking day. Every day. Every day you take a fucking drink, you fat bitch, and you get in that car and you put your daughter in there and you drive, bitch. You put your fucking child in danger. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Your child that you don't give a fuck about. And you know that CPS is looking for you. You know this. Like LaDyLa told you, you know this, that they're looking for you. You know that they want to check your daughter out and see the living conditions. You know all this stuff. But you're going to sit up here and play these messy games? Come on, y'all. Like, this is really sick with this woman. And she's over there talking about what she's going to do to this and what she's going to do with that. And I'm going to tell you, I really have a problem, y'all, with people that sit up there and act like this is okay. No, this is not okay.
Now, I just want to say that I believe that Not On My Watch did a great job at this, but I was able to also, like I said, look it up myself based off of everything that was in the video that this was edited from. So why couldn't LADYLA, Buddy Lee, or anybody else that's acting like they don't know what the fuck is going on with this stinking ass bitch, why they couldn't do that? Are they scared? What is going on here? Motherfuckers is acting like they're representing the black community. You niggas need to stop playing with me, bro.
This is not okay, you guys, with what this bitch is going around doing. Going around talking about killing people's children. Did we forget about that? Poisoning people's children, right? If your child gets shot in the face, you and your child, I'm gonna laugh. It's funny to me. Where are you at, Buddy Lee? Where's LADYLA? Where are these people? Maybe you guys are in the bushes. But let's listen to a few things. You know what I'm saying? But in case you forgot, let's just listen. And I'm gonna let you guys listen to some more of how sick these fucking bitches are, including fucking NOF. Robin, you bitches are sick as fuck. And when I say sick as fuck, I mean sick as fuck. But let's listen to Room Shaker that just sat up there and tried to run a fucking play and get all these people involved. So what this dumb bitch did, let me say, I hope I got it. What she did, you guys, let's talk about. They went over there and told all these stories of, oh, Not On My Watch, or Chanel, or what you call, oh, we the boogeyman. But I don't want to say that because Chanel's in here right now. But saying that we're all the boogeymans and please, like, they need some help. All wrong. And ended up getting her deceased mother drug and thought this is a whole fucking funny. This is all fucking funny to her because guess what? She has nobody. She needs help. She's there. She's lonely. She can't do nothing with herself. So the thing that she's doing is, hey, let me go recruit some people and make up some lies and say, oh, they wanted to come and have a whole entire fucking beef. But hey, hope you guys are listening because we're going to check into that. But let's talk about the type of stuff that is sitting on these panels that these people deal with. Let's go.
I will kill your son, bitch. Are you mad? Kill your son to make you free for the rest of your motherfucking life. Actually, I'm not. I'm not. Bitch, I'm smiling at you. You funny. You smile. I see your son with a smile on my face and I be bothered. Oh, okay. Yeah, come on. I'm not mad about nothing.
Did y'all hear that sick ass shit? Let's go ahead and hear this one. Now, this one right here, she is talking about DG's fucking children as well. And like I said, this is don't have to do with not fucking with DG. And I don't give a fuck whose children it is. If this bitch is talking about killing kids and how to kill kids, whatever, I don't care if it's the neighbor's kids. I don't care if it's my damn dog and it's my dog kids. I'm gonna do everything I can to protect the kids. Period. It doesn't matter who it is.
What the fuck they doing? Go feed them some cyanide and some bleach. If you ain't talking about that bad, that shit easy. What the fuck they doing? Go feed them some cyanide and some bleach. If you ain't talking about that bad, that shit easy. What the fuck they doing? Go feed them some cyanide
like,
and some bleach. If you ain't talking
go feed them shit eaters. Okay, she's talking to DG about it. Shit eaters is what she said. Go feed them some cyanide poison. If you're not feeding them no cyanide poison to try to kill them, then I don't even want to fucking speak to you. She said she not bothered. She said to him, if somebody was to blow your face off and blow your child's face off, I will laugh. Listen to this. I will laugh.
If somebody was to shoot you in the face with your kids too, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't cry. I laugh. I sure would. If somebody was to shoot you in the face with your kids too, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't cry. I laugh. I sure would. If somebody was to shoot you in the face with your kids,
like shoot you in the face and your kids, shoot you in the face and your children, I would laugh, y'all. I would laugh. This is the type of shit that'll get a motherfucker in real life, in real time. Yeah, Jessica Stone. I couldn't even imagine people that do that type of shit to their kids. Exactly. So sad. I feel for the girl. Think about that. Imagine not being believed. Imagine you going and telling your protector, rather it's your mother, your father, anybody, hey, somebody's doing this and doing that to me. And you say, stop lying. Stop lying. We supposed to be there to protect our babies, where they can come to us with anything. She went to her mother, hey, the man that you are having sex with is actually doing stuff and touching on me too. She said, shut up. She's lying. She's lying. She didn't care. She was worried about keeping that man because she's fat, she's funky, she has low self-esteem. She knows that nobody is going to like her but a pedo. But a pedo. Let's keep it a buck. You nasty on the inside, you nasty on the outside. You a nasty individual bitch. Period. You are fucking sick as fuck. So guess what? That's what type of men like you is pedos. Because they see you got low self-esteem. They see you don't care about yourself. You allow a man to do that to your child when your child said, Mom, this is what's happening. And you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't care because you wanted to keep that man. What type of mother are you? What happened to you when you were a child? What childhood trauma do you have to do your own like that? She doesn't want to be bothered.
Damn, I didn't know that I was on mute. I said, basically, from the standpoint of somebody that has been molested, I've been through domestic abuse, child abuse, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck if she was abused or molested because obviously she's not going the right route to try to deal with it. She's not looking it in the eye, going to therapy, working on it, trying to become a better person. No, she would be one of those people that may have went through a traumatic event, but became like her abuser. She is now an abuser. Period.
With that little girl. There was no other family members. And then she goes and tells Queen 88 she was embarrassed. She went out on a blind date with some type of dude, and her daughter was asking the dude if he could take her here and take her there. She has no home training, bitch, because you have not given her any home training because you don't have a home yourself. You're going back and forth, and you're telling everybody too, hey, don't tell nobody I'm here. Don't tell nobody I'm there. So that big tough ass that, oh, bitch, I'll do this to you. I'll do that to you. Bitch, you are scary. You are scary. Let's talk about the time you said, what? You were going to do what to me, Room Shaker? And your address got dropped in the chat. And what did you do? You called the police on live. You called the police on live. But you said you were going to blow my face off. You said you're going to blow Wicked Angel's face off. And then you turn around and you call the police on us, you sick-ass bitch. I'm so sickened by this shit. But when all this stuff was going on and, you know, happening to me, I can't say that there was a lot of people, you know, that had my back. A lot of people that thought should have had my back. But now I'm going to keep money back. I'm going to keep pressing the gas on this. Because even though at that point in time when she was doing this bullshit before, I didn't have my own platform then. So how much can you, I can go panel to panel yelling and screaming, hey, this bitch is this and she's doing that and this and that, but nothing. Until I got my own platform to where I can press my live button and get receipts and show the people how nasty and dirty that this bitch is. And she don't give a fuck about nobody. I would not leave a fucking mouse with this bitch. I wouldn't leave a roach with this bitch. I wouldn't even leave a fucking ant with this bitch to take care of a motherfucking aunt because this bitch don't give a fuck. All she does is go around lying, scamming, and don't give a fuck about nobody. And we all have seen that. A person to drag children and deceased children on top of that, it's got to be a sick individual to do something like that. Very, very sick. And then now you got fucking stupid ass fucking SMOKAHONTAS. You got SMOKAHONTAS now sitting up there talking about, let me see if I can find it. Now she's over there talking about killing kids. Yeah, I heard you say that you were going to run us and our children over. Okay? And what you did is you went and you hid a lot of stuff. You hid a lot of stuff. Yeah, Robin. So you guys are over there. And then you go and take it to fucking TREECEY, who doesn't know the history, who doesn't know the story. And you went and you took it to her, right? Room Shaker, you needed help because you were being exposed over here. We done, we tired. You started off with what? Several hundred people in your chat. And now what are you about? Maybe 12 to 15 fucking people because people are tired of you. What you've done to this sector, what you've done to the children. Every single time you turn around, you're talking about, oh, they're running a play. Guess what? The play gods only come to you and say, hey, Room Shaker, I'm going to give this to you, Room Shaker, so you can let everybody know. Why does the player gods only come to you and they don't go to nobody else, Room Shaker? Because you are the one that's running all the plays. You just went over there and had all them people sitting there for hours and you done played and LADYLA's face and you done sat up there and played and Buddy Lee's face and everybody else. All that yelling and screaming, bitch, that you try to do to make it seem like you're telling the truth. No. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you scream at the top of your lungs. You are a dirty bitch. There was about, I counted, if I'm not mistaken, about 11 people coming up there saying the same thing. And these were people that fuck with you, that rock with you, saying, bitch, you are dirty. You ran these plays. You made this shit up. Look what the fuck you doing and you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. These people, what people? Room Shaker, oh, I don't deal with the likes of peasants. I don't deal with the likes of, bitch, you are the only peasant in this motherfucker. I don't deal with the likes of peasants because I'm a, bitch, what? You don't have an address, bitch. You gonna entertain the likes of yourself because you are the only peasant that is here. There's no other peasants, bitch, but you. And you know in real life, you not gonna bump them motherfucking guns. In real life, you only do it because you are a computer gangster. Bitch, you a computer gangster. That's it. You talk about how you gonna do this and how you big and bad. I'm JD. I'm gonna do this on it. No, you're not.
She is not no motherfucking GD. And when I heard that, I must have laughed hard as fuck. Bitch, come and tell me how you GD, bitch. Come and tell me how you GD, Room Shaker, Child Shaker. Bitch, I sure want to know.
They said how scary you was. Oh, y'all, please don't. Well, you know, don't tell nobody I'm here. Bitch, you got so many people in Chicago after your ass, bitch. You can't even say when you in that area vicinity, you can't say nothing, bitch. And no, because you are scary because people, you done fuck so many people over. Remember, Room Shaker, what you did with Trey Vlogs is you got Trey Vlogs because what did you do? You asked Trey Vlogs, oh, these people are doing this and doing that to me. And what did you do? Can you dox Max? Can you dox Coolin? And can you dox Wicked Angel? And he did that for you because you came up with this whole entire motherfucking lie about these people were after you and everything. And you sat up there and lied to everybody so you can get their information so you can hold it up over their motherfucking head. That's what you did, bitch. It's just real fucking crazy, you guys. And I don't understand why more is not being done. And everybody thinks that this is cute. And Robin, you gotta be the stupidest, most retarded motherfucking bitch that I've ever fucking known, bitch. You let that fat, nasty, homeless, stanky ass motherfucking bitch come between you and your motherfucking gang and allow them, oh, that's my gang. You allowed them to drag your gang. That bitch was going live so motherfucking much. And bitch, the subliminals just turned into, yeah, like, fuck them bitches. They ain't doing nothing for this. They ain't doing it. I thought that was your gang, bitch. I thought you was doing everything for the motherfucking gang. You let this fat ass bitch without doing this bitch's history to get you into some motherfucking bullshit. And then you want to go and y'all dox Mink's fucking people and dox Chanel. And then they do it tomorrow. Oh, they didn't dox my kid. They didn't did this. Even before that, bitch, you said Isha did it, right? You said, oh, Isha did it. And guess who came out and said that they doxed you? Yeah, Trapping and Capping. Trap said that, yeah, he fucking doxed you. He dropped your information in your chat, in your own shit. So you can have a pity party and lie to everybody. You try to make it seem like Chanel and Mink did it, bitch, when you knew exactly who did it. Oh, it was somebody close to me, somebody within the gang. And then guess who comes out and says, hey, it was me. Guess what? Trapping and capping. And you still lying and running with this motherfucking false narrative of this, oh, I don't drag kids, I don't do this, and I don't do that, right? Remember that? Remember you saying that, Skoka? Huh? You didn't do your research on Chanel and Mink. You didn't do it, because if you would have looked at all their videos and did their research, you should understand and know that you didn't have a chance in hell, bitch. You didn't have a motherfucking chance in hell. So what you did is you tried to go through the worst thing and still lying to them people. Oh no, you did a t-shirt, bitch, with Mink's black eye, domestic violence, and paraded it around. Said Sko, which you lied completely on him. Try to tarnish and ruin that man's brand over Room Shaker. Let's see what receipts I got to see what this bitch sat up there and said yes. Let me see.
Oh, shit. While all trapped in them, all in the motherfucking chat, call out any bitches at home. So I drugged the fuck out y'all dick sucking ass kids. Sure the fuck.
Now, they're dick sucking ass kids, but you said, oh, I don't agree with that. I don't drag kids. I don't want nothing to do with that. That sounds clear as day. And you said, yeah, I sure did. Where are our fucking morals over here, right? Do we have any? Are they all gone? Everybody knows you cannot go on Not On My Watch's panel and drag no children. Now, you can drag the parenting skills. You can drag the parents, absolutely. But you cannot drag kids on my fucking platform, and everybody knows that. Everyone knows that. But, bitch, you just sit up here and just keep lying. Let's see what else.
Trapped in them, all in the motherfucking chat, call out any bitches at home. So I drugged the fuck out y'all dick sucking ass kids.
Yeah, another lie. There we go. We can just keep going down with your lies, right? Right, going down with your lies. You said that there was a live done, which NOF lied to you, bitch. She lied to you. Your child was never posted. Oh, they try to make it seem like my little old baby that she was being, you a fucking lying ass bitch. And you over here snotting and crying and everything else because she told you, I'm going to make you fucking cry. I'm going to make you cry. Let's see what we got here.
Like I said, we all docs motherfuckers. We all docs see. I wasn't worried about y'all. I worried about the motherfucker we don't see. I worried about the freaky ass people I don't see. So now you posted my pretty ass daughter with Ocean the hoe behind it, with a whole bunch of niggas in your chat with me. Damn it. But then you go hide the video and run around here and play victim.
She's the only one hiding any videos, you guys. She's the only one because she didn't want her gang at that time to know exactly what she was doing and what she was saying. She was doing a whole bunch of dirty, slick stuff. And guess who was sending her paperwork? NOF. Let's talk a little bit about this bitch. NOF, right? What she did. Chanel, can you leave my chat for a minute, please? And then after I'm done, I can send you a message to come back in if you would, please.
Now, really quick, I heard about what TREECEY did to Chanel and that whole thing. And I also know that TREECEY went over to Child Shaker, aka Room Shaker's chat, and they're like buddy and shit, right? Which is very odd because I've already exposed TREECEY for going after children. And then the fact that Shush Trish is running around here with the organization claiming that she's no dragging kids, but she hangs with TREECEY and also fucks with Room Shaker? For real? That's what we do now? I wanted to do a video, though, on TREECEY going after Chanel, and not to... The only reason why I didn't yet is because I don't want to, like, keep opening Chanel's wounds. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's really fucked up that TREECEY did that. You're going to hear in a minute that TREECEY went over there basically and was calling Chanel, you know, a child murderer. Like she murdered her child. However, she fucks with Child Shaker, who abused her child, neglected her child in several ways, and also has charges for it. Again, though, I'm not surprised that these groups of people hang around together. It's just really strange when you look at these YouTube streets, the people that ain't shit ride together. You see what I'm saying? And it's sad. It really is. Motherfuckers don't have a voice for taking up for a child, or when Chanel was, you know, talked about or whatever. Shout out to Lady Snoop, Not on My Watch, Mink, Queen 88, Chanel. I'm sure I'm leaving a couple out. You know what I'm saying? I went and did my research on y'all channels. And honestly, when I heard Chanel's response, sorry, I got a cough drop in my mouth. When I heard Chanel's response, I wasn't, you know, surprised. These people, this bitch in general keeps opening up wounds that Chanel wants closed, obviously. She lost her child. And my condolences to her, and rest in peace to that child. You're going to see that in this video. But and it took restraint, y'all, because even when I was coughing like a motherfucker from this cold, I was still going to get in here and edit that shit. But then I was like, damn, I don't want to keep bringing up her wounds. And I still don't know, you know, like if she responds to this video, I'm talking about Chanel or whatever, and gives me the okay, I definitely will highlight that, because we do want that documented. I went after TREECEY on my page for doing that in other situations in the Black sector and the beef sector. So I want her to understand that if I do that, it's in no way, shape, or form to open up those wounds. I've never lost a child. However, I did look into it, and also found that happens a lot. It does, where you're going to hear it in a minute. I don't want to keep repeating it and all this and that, but that situation happens a lot. So just the fact that motherfuckers is calling her a baby killer and all this and that, that's trash to me. And nobody really, you know what I'm saying, besides them, is really speaking up for it. You know, speaking up that TREECEY ain't shit. That Room Shaker ain't shit. And that's sad as fuck. Let's continue.
Please, let me give Chanel a second or two to leave the chat. I'm sorry, love. I want
to... And the Mo 3 sector, yes. I think I left them out earlier. I did not intentionally.
Make sure that people understand. So anyway,
And I'm also just wondering, like, for motherfuckers that just gave Room Shaker, you know, a channel and a platform to come and join, a panel to join, like, was getting a couple of extra subs off of like the people that support her or her, was it that important? Like, I'm just saying, where's the fucking morals in these goddamn streets, bro?
Talk about what this nasty, dirty, fucking sick-ass motherfucking bitch
NOF, I'm his child,
did. Not only has NOF been stalking Mink and Chanel for over a year, let me tell you what this dirty-ass bitch, no one's favorite, did. This bitch, okay, Chanel's, shout out and rest in peace to Micah. Beautiful baby, rest in peace to Micah, which is Chanel's daughter. Rest in peace to her. So let me tell you what this stupid, dumb bitch did. She goes and she makes a whole entire video. You guys have to understand that she did this on Christmas Eve. Okay, Christmas Eve. What this bitch did was Chanel's daughter had an accident and passed away, and the blinds, the cord had gotten wrapped around. Oh, give me a second, you guys. This is this is a little hard for me to even think about. Imagine going into a room and finding your child like that, right? But this bitch, no one's favorite, okay, this fucking bitch, I want you guys to remember, no one's favorite, what she did on Christmas Eve is did a whole entire video of her daughter, rest in peace Micah, and turned around and said Chanel killed her daughter and calling her a baby killer. That's this new shit that this bum-ass motherfucking bitch TREECEY is on, because NOF and Room Shaker and Robin, aka SMOKAHONTAS, went and told all these stories. Didn't you hear TREECEY? Oh, NOF, you keep adding me, right? Sending her all this stuff and information, right? Her daughter died and passed away from an accident, and you guys are calling this woman a baby killer. She did this sick shit on Christmas Eve and said Merry Christmas. Do you know this shit was so fucking sick that people wanted nothing to do with her and they wanted her arrested? for it. They wanted her arrested for that. Beautiful baby. And you're going to call this woman a baby fucking killer and you're going to do some shit like that? Again, rest in peace to Micah, y'all. She did this to her, trying to make her can relive it over and over and over and over again. And this is what this bitch TREECEY does. Chanel ain't done shit to TREECEY. Chanel has not done anything to TREECEY at all. Nothing to her. TREECEY has been dragging her deceased daughter and calling her a baby killer now, going on day number 4. What, day number 4, day number 5? When are you guys gonna stop? And they think that this stuff is fucking cute. They think this is a cute thing to be doing. I mean, imagine. This is how sick no one's favorite is. No one's favorite is a sick ass bitch. Room Shaker is a sick ass bitch. SMOKAHONTAS is a sick ass bitch. And this is what you guys do, and you think this is cool. So, see, this is what happens, right? We start dragging these bitches, right? These bitches are getting drugged. So what do? They start talking and making fun, getting pictures of Mink's black eye and put it on a t-shirt and say other people inspired them to do that stuff, right? They tried that shit. No. What you did was you put a man's company at risk when you did that type of shit. That's what you did. Then, on top of that, you didn't say anything, talk about it. You just did that to be sick because you bitches cannot scratch. So when you bitches cannot scratch, it's, I'm going to kill your child. You're a baby killer. You're this, you're that. Chelsea, let me tell Chanel she can come back. I don't want to just keep speaking about that. But this is what, yeah. Mo3's fucking finest, right? Room Shakers, fat, funky, nasty, stinking ass. No one's favorite who is from the fucking mommy sector, right? No one's favorite, right? And then after that, you got Robin, a.k.a. SMOKAHONTAS. And this is what they do.
Girl, when I seen this chick's wig, bro, I was dead. I was on the motherfucking floor. Because if you look at her profile picture and the little icons and shit, that motherfucker don't look shit like her in real life. And why did she lighten her motherfucking skin in the little icons or whatever? Child, this ain't nothing. She also got hella teeth missing. But these be the same bitches that hide behind they motherfucking shit. Bitch, I can cam the fuck up. Bam, bitch. I don't look like y'all hoes. Period. The fuck? This shit is disgusting as fuck. Then they got the nerve to be doing all this. Bitch will get dragged in this bed. This ain't even a dragon for real. We just looking at, the first glance of this shit. That bitch get to talking reckless, I'ma drag the fuck out of her ass. You involve my kids, bitch, I'm going to slaughter your ass in these YouTube streets. Any one of you bitches. Because what you're doing is wrong. And I'm not going to sit here and not say nothing. I don't know. Again, I don't know why motherfuckers is not really getting up and talking about this. Motherfuckers must be scared or some shit. Or they don't want to compromise their sub count. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Let's see what else we got.
So now you go to my pretty ass daughter went home. My son death today is sick pedophile. I said the son suck dick. Like I'm gonna die. I said it, your son sucks dick.
This is just sick. Do you guys understand this? This is sick.
It's the son suck dick. Like I'm gonna die.
Think about that, you guys. You just have to let me stop that. Now, Mink's baby is the same age as mine. 8 years old. These dumb bitches are sitting up there talking about her kid and my kid, blah, 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 blah. What? It's like, come on. You cannot be serious and you can't believe this shit that comes out these stupid bitches' mouth. But guess what? This is what these bitches do. Y'all, this is because Room Shaker did say that she was going to kill my son and kill other people's sons. So now guess what we got? We have a grown woman that is making a terroristic threat to a 8-year-old child. So now it's no longer no internet bullshit, bitch. You threatened to kill my son. You threatened to kill him. Think about that. That is sick for somebody to say. Like, she's talking about, oh yeah, your son sucked dick, like I'm gonna deny it. I told this dumb bitch, I said, listen, I said, Mink said she don't want no issue, no problem, no smoke. Leave it alone. I said, Spoken, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I told her to. But guess what? I'm trying to talk to Skoka on her platform. She allows Room Shaker to come up, interrupt the whole fucking conversation. You know, we didn't have our behind the scenes because Room Shaker was telling her, oh no, don't you talk to our behind the scenes. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. And now ended up with all this fucking bullshit happening because this bitch, you know what I'm saying, was listening to Room Shaker. Room Shaker led her down a dark motherfucking tunnel with guess who at the end of it? It. Yeah, Pennywise at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? You guys have seen the movie It. We all float. You go down that tunnel with that water and the balloon. This bitch led her to Jason. Led her to Freddy Krueger. She led her down a fucked up road. And this woman, you can tell, calling herself, oh, my shit's called the ghetto. And this thinking it's cute. This lady didn't give a fuck about you, Skoka. She didn't give two flying fucks about you. What she want to do is cause division and chaos, right? To feed her enter whatever the fuck this bitch got going on inside. She hates herself. LADYLA will tell you stories of when her children would call her and Room Shaker would say, why are your kids calling? Why do they keep calling? Bitch, what? The fuck you asking a grown-ass woman why her fucking kids are calling, bitch? How can the fuck you do some shit like that and no one's favorite is just going around just stalking these people? Before that, she was already stalking mommies and stuff. She was already doing sick ass shit already. Why would you sit up here and listen to somebody that clearly don't give, hey Chanel baby, clearly don't give two flying fucks about you or anybody else around you? No one's favorite is a sick ass bitch. Like I said, Chanel is back, but who would do something like that to somebody on Christmas Eve and play some sick games like that? Then she can't even, from my understanding, they say that her child has sickle cell. So you don't know how long your own could be here. You don't. And you're sitting up here doing some shit like that to somebody else that is a mother that's lost a child. Are you fucking dumb? Why would you do some sick shit like that, Skoka? Why? What is it that you were trying to gain? Acceptance? Love because you had that. I seen Skull Gang and Cream and them. They embraced you. You stabbed them all in the back. This woman goes to bed to this app, wakes up to this app. And I'm telling you, she does not shower because she doesn't have a place. So she's sleeping inside of her car, right? She's sleeping inside of there. So when she goes and grabs food, guess what? There's no water running to wash your hands. You're not even washing your hands. There's still COVID out there. You are not clean. There's never any water running. Nobody ever hears you shower. You fall asleep at least a couple of times a week on live. On live. You fall asleep on live. No water running. You're not even washing your fucking ass.
And that's a fact because I went over there a couple of times just to see what the fucking fat ass bitch was talking about, right? And the bitch low-key fell asleep while I was, in the bushes and shit. Just let the live run, child. Like, bitch, you should be grown enough to know when you're gonna go to sleep. Get offline, bitch.
And you can't say, well, you shouldn't be worried about now. They met you in person, you fat, nasty bitch, and you stank. Stankiana, you smell. You smell, you stink, you nasty. They went to a seafood restaurant and they can still smell you. Bitch, even if your motherfucking pussy stank and smell like sardines, like they said, you ain't seen your pussy, bitch. You can't see it. You haven't seen it. You just have your daughter there. You don't want her to have a normal, great life. You using her as your own personal slave to go and sit up there and get those 6 bags of ice to fill the cooler up, to run into the store and do this because you are fat and nasty. And you figure, okay, well, she can go faster. Let me use her. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. People have let me listen to how you sit up there and tell your daughter to go do this and tell your daughter to go do that. She can't even enjoy a life of a child. You're running from the law. You're running from Child Protective Services. Do you know how?
And again, the child ain't even been to school. She not even supposed to have the child in her custody.
Sick that is? So for your own personal slave to go and do everything for you, bitch, because your fat ass can't go and do it yourself, bitch, because you are fat and nasty and you can't go get your own bag of ice. Go get your own salad. Go get your own stuff that you need to fucking do and quit ordering your fucking daughter to sit up there and do everything for you. Let that girl have a normal fucking life. You don't love her. You don't even love yourself. You don't care or love anybody else.
Now, not to shame nobody that's living in a car, but that is really not the position that any child needs to be in. Especially with this fat bitch that already failed her child once and now she's doing it again. Because your child is not your slave. Your child told you that somebody touched you and you didn't believe her. And then you went as far as to go online and have your child be interviewed. Like, bruh, I went in on Miss Uninvited, Misunderstood, Methiana Scissorhands about the same shit. Don't ever do that shit.
At all. NOF, you don't know how long you gonna have yours if she's got sickle cell. So explain to me, why are you so obsessed with them? You've lost, NOF. You lost. Let's tell the people about your upbringing. Your mother was 13 and your father was 21 when you were conceived. 13. So he was a pedophile.
Now, I was sent several pictures of, people over there. I don't really know who's who, but I did know SMOKAHONTAS or whatever the fuck her name is, and Child Shaker. So they are in this video. But, I've heard about the person that Not On My Watch is talking about.
Allegedly, he was a pedo. So coming from a family full of pedos and raised like that, of course you don't have no problem with talking about the stuff you talk about with children because you are a sick individual. And this woman needs to go. She needs to leave. She needs to be away. And guess what? It's time for everybody to start getting these people. Remember how we got rid of Zolo Bands and found out that he was a real pedophile, and we went to YouTube and got that paperwork to get him and his page and everything the fuck up on out of here? Yeah, it's time for Room Shaker and these bitches to get the fuck up on out of here. You guys are trying to torture these people and drag their kids and do everything that you've been doing to these people, and you got your little old crew. How long do you think that is gonna last before you guys turn on each other? Before you guys start dragging each other's children? Every time you turn around, yeah, we protect the children. We worried about the babies. We worried about protecting, but I'm really, really sick and tired of nobody. It's time to stand the fuck up. Where is your baby daddy, Room Shaker? He left you. He left you. So you can't even take your daughter over to her daddy because he wants nothing to do with you. He left you. You are so sick that instead of creating those memories with that little girl and her dad, you drove that man crazy. He said, I don't want nothing to do with you, period. You cannot even, fuck 20 pictures of that. Give me 10. 10 pictures of a happy life throughout the years with your daughter and her father. Where's your baby daddy, bitch? You worried about everybody else's business and none of you bitches have none of your motherfucking own. You bitches are worried about trying to be in competition. Room Shaker, you so fucking obsessed with me, bitch. If I started talking to your daddy, bitch, you'd be like, what you talking to my daddy for? Bitch, you gonna fuck your daddy too? Yes. Bitch, if I wanted to fuck your daddy, you gonna be like, well, my daddy, he liked it me too. I'm gonna fuck my daddy too, bitch. When you say welcome to hell, bitch, you are living in your own hell. When you lay down in that car, bitch, at night, I know you cry. You cry. But you gotta be big tough stuff. You cry because you ain't shit. And you an ain't shit bitch. And the ain't shit nigga don't want you. Nobody wants you. You cry at night, bitch, because you're fat, you're ugly, you're disgusting. You look in the mirror, and when you look in the mirror, you see nothing but a big, fat, ugly piece of blob. You sat up there in that man's shit, Buddy Lee, over there for hours trying to convince people of a play that you made up. Well, no, when she said get your trending, bitch, when she said that she was gonna cook up something, and hey, we going over there, yeah, bitch, she family. We definitely gonna go over there and get in her chat, and we are gonna support her, bitch. And you are jealous of that, and you tried to twist it into this big old huge gigantic FBI play, like something from the Pentagon. This, oh, well, y'all, let me tell you, they run it. But, bitch, do you understand that this is a motherfucking app, you stupid retarded hoe? You made it seem like this is some big old huge John, fucking Wayne, like some 00 motherfucking 7, you know, case and shit. Call the motherfucking CIA. I need the Pentagon. You know, this, bitch, what? Nobody gives a fuck. I ain't that invested. Bitch, you are invested. You are invested in everybody's fucking life, and you're invested with everybody's children. You guys, bitches, are fucking invested. So we got another raggedy, motherfucking roach-infested fucking bitch, right? Then we got a motherfucking fat, stinking ass, motherfucking homeless bitch that's running around lying to everybody, talking about she's pregnant. Trigger man don't want her, don't want nothing to.
No, Emmanuel, this is not on my watch. You can find her channel link in the description of this video. Shout out to Not On My Watch. I believe that she gave great commentary on this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, hell motherfucking not. Because like I said before, I was in Buddy Lee's chat and I was saying, like, isn't she a child abuser and all this shit like that? When she was up on the panel or after, I think I was rewatching or whatever. But one time when, you know, I was in the chat or whatever, and then I left, like, I'm not finna hear this bitch. And all she do is yell and scream, bitch, learn how to talk.
Do with her, you know what I'm saying?
But this is not on my watch.
And matter of fact, there was 2 messages where Trigger Man was trying to get my motherfucking telephone number. Why was Trigger Man trying to get my telephone number? Then we got another bitch that's just walking around. We seen you. We seen you. Your daughter fall and hit her head while you're sitting up there sparking up your CBD and everything. Do you understand that we are beefing with some raggedy ass motherfucking bitches that can't even compare to us? I was just sitting up there telling Chanel and Mink earlier, we are lowering our platforms, our companies, we are lowered by beefing with these no good ass fake bitches that ain't about shit. Why are we doing this? You bitches don't bring any fucking value to this sector. Not any value to your platform. You bring no value to this sector at all. Then you got fucking TREECEY's motherfucking ass over there doing that. She already know she's done, because I don't care if I got to call my sister and get her involved. You're over here knowing that that did not happen, and you're over here trying to torment people and take people through stuff with a whole fucking lie, talking about she killed her child, bitch. We're gonna see about that shit. Calling the police on people. You called the police on that girl. For what reason that you would call the police? My son's father and me and my sister-in-law was laughing, and they seen Room Shaker. She thought I was fucking lying. She said, what? She said, that girl is trying to sit up there and talk about people's children. She seen her legs, her feet, her ankles. Did y'all see the one on my community post where she's by the pool and she's got like the bottom of her feet, it's got like an inch of thick, look like cheese, like she need to cheese grade that motherfucking shit? Did y'all see that? They said she had on that same striped dress for 3 days. She had to get to a laundromat. The bitch hadn't washed herself. That baby does not go to school. Room Shaker sat over there for 10, 12 hours trying to convince them people that she really had a master plan, that they were going to come over there and take over. Bitch, you are fucking stupid. Cool, she wanted me to run that play with her and wanted me to do this and do, yeah, it's all out there, baby. And this is in your own words, you fat bitch. And like I said, again, Shush Trish, I seen when we went over there to DG's and, oh, Room Shaker, she's such a good mom. She's such a great mom. I said, bitch, you don't know what the fuck is going on, bitch. You don't know her history. You don't know nothing. You just talking about, oh, she's a great mom. And now to come to find out this bitch then beat her fucking child and she's over here dragging other people's kids and everything. This bitch is homeless. She doesn't have a roof over her head. This bitch does not take showers. Her child does not go to school. This bitch is running from the law, and she's asking people to help her get an apartment and everything, like somebody gonna fuck up they goddamn livelihood and they fucking credit for that fat, nasty, funky ass bitch. For what? You were trying to get this big old huge word to my why I didn't know about that. Well, welcome to hell, bitch. It said welcome to hell, and it said Mo 3 versus the Beef and Black Sector. You made that up when DJ Fuck You Sumi said whatever the heck he said that Lady Snoop was talking about then. That was no shit, and you can tell Troll Gang was fucking drunk. And there it is. See, there it is. Did you hear what Troll Gang said? Yeah. Did you hear what Not On My Watch said? She trying to take over. She trying to take over the whole fucking sector. When you beefing with somebody, you go hop from panel to panel starting shit. And guess who does that? The only person that does that, Room Shaker, is you. You are the only big balloon stank ass bitch that goes platform to platform starting shit, bitch. Yeah, bitch, you are nothing. You are nothing. I don't know what happened to you as a child. What you went through. But you is a sad, lost, dark soul. You are a dark bitch. But you are over here trying to make everybody's life a living motherfucking hell, bitch. And you went over there and ran a play on them people and thought you was gonna get wars and sector wars and all that shit. No, we wasn't going for it, bitch. We was not going for it. Y'all been letting this big old fat ass bitch slide. I ain't been letting this bitch slide. Y'all all know how my position has been, and I'm like, y'all don't know this bitch. This bitch is lying. This bitch is setting y'all up. This bitch is behind the scenes. This bitch is doing this, and bitch, man, she been getting away with it every time. When are we gonna say, y'all enough and it's enough? Stop. Y'all is the present likes of me, cause y'all motherfuckers is peasants. Y'all bitches can't even perform the likes of motherfuckers. What? Peasants? Y'all wanna be me? See, y'all bitches, y'all want my man, and this what y'all mad about. Y'all mad about this pussy that I ain't even seen myself in about fucking 15, 20 years. Yeah, y'all mad about a motherfucking disappearing pussy that's between my legs. What? Mad about what? Bitch, what is we mad about? That you over here trying to fuck with everybody's fucking life in real time. Y'all, this ain't no internet shit. This bitches are trying to ruin these people's lives. NOF, you've been stalking Chanel and Room Shaker, bitch, forever. You got a house full of children. And Room Shaker, you have no man. You have no baby daddy. You just have nobody, bitch. You just lonely. You in your motherfucking car, bitch. Let your daughter go with a family member so she can stop being homeless and running around like you and have a nice, comfortable bed to sleep in and go to school, bitch. If I had a life like y'all's, Room Shaker, you just go place to place, Chicago to Texas. Can you call Trigger Man for me? But don't tell him I'm on the phone. Don't tell Trigger Man I'm on the phone. Just kind of like hint with him and tell him like I'm pregnant. But I drink a fucking gallon of fucking Hennessy and popped all them fucking pills and smoked that weed and got into a car and wrecked it and almost killed your fucking daughter, bitch, a month ago. Can you call a Trigger Man and just tell him, don't say this, just tell, just listen. See if you can talk to him. Bitch, you over here mad because nobody wants you. And you sitting over there depressed and want to do yourself, bitch. So you think you can go around and play with people's motherfucking kids because your life ain't shit, bitch. You got an ain't shit life, an ain't shit motherfucking nigga you got, NOF. Robbing your teeth ain't shit, bitch. And you want to talk about Chanel and MINK, bitch? Bitches, fuck you, bitch. And our motherfucking kids, bitch? Who the fuck travels place to place for some dick, bitch? You fall asleep on this goddamn motherfucker and wake up on this motherfucker. This is your main source of fucking income, bitch. Your main source of income, bitch, is YouTube. Embarrassing, bitch. And you want me to beef with a homeless ass bitch that don't give a fuck about her motherfucking self, that go around and stalk a motherfucking dude? You been stalking Trigger Man, bitch. Enough is enough, bitch. And you gonna get that motherfucking t-shirt and make fun of domestic violence. Somebody, love don't hurt, love don't hurt. Okay, bitch, you put in the dirt. No, that's not how we roll, bitch. Cause Chanel and MINK and the cartel and the mom squad, bitch, ain't no joke. They done took out people with 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers. Bitch, you done bought all your shit. Oh, Cream, she's mad because I got more subs than her. What? Cream got that shit out the mud, bitch. You bought your shit. Bitch, you buying fucking subs, bitch. You over there using your fucking daughter for your own fucking personal bullshit and everything you got going on. You is a sick ass motherfucking bitches. Y'all bitches is sick. You the type of hoes that'll use your motherfucking kids. You know how, like, you always have that one sister or whatever that be doing some hoe ass shit and be putting the phone bill and shit and they kid's name and shit. You that type of bitch. Your child got a credit score of 200 because you didn't put every motherfucking bill in that child's name before they became 6 years of age. You that type of bitch. Yeah. My sister was doing some hoe ass shit. That's what type of motherfucking mommy you are, bitch. Then ruin all your kids' motherfucking credits and everything. Sat over there with them people and wasted that man's whole motherfucking entire time with your motherfucking bullshit. And you, this what you do. You start screaming as far as you think, well, if I scream louder, then maybe it'll be more convincing. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. I don't like some of these motherfucking peasants. And when I come around that motherfucking corner, when I do, bitch, shut the fuck up, you fat fuck bitch. Since you over there with them and you telling them, oh, there's these master CIA fucking plays being ran. This bitch, she like, no, I'm telling you, they running this play like she's at the fucking White House. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is a master fucking huge gigantic fucking play. She all got this shit on some presidential status, bitch. Do you understand this is a motherfucking free app, bitch? It's what it's called. A motherfucking cellular device, bitch. Or a fucking computer, bitch. This is not real fucking life, bitch. This whole fucking sector don't fuck with you. You've been getting drugged by LADYLA and 50 other motherfucking people, and that's why you ran over there. You and Stoker sitting over there sending messages to other people talking about each other. We tired of you, bitch. We tired of you, and we are gonna band together, bitch, and we fist to get you the fuck because your energy is dark. Your soul is dark. Talking on kids is dark. Talking on the dead, bitch, you are fucking sick and a disgusting fat ass bitch. You bringing the value down to our sector. You went with that bullshit. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Oh, the Mo3 sector, they got this fat nasty hog over there dragging kids and NOF. Her motherfucking ass is sitting over there lying on fucking people saying they're baby killers and they killed their kids. Then you got this new bitch with 4 fucking teeth that turned her back on her whole fucking team to go with the big fat stankin' ass bitch that's over there lying on everybody and dragging kids. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing like a motherfucker. You went over there for 12 fucking hours and ran a play on them people and played in they motherfucking face. You sat up there and played in Buddy Lee's face and played in LadyLa's face for hours and hours. Well, remember it was not on my watch. It was Wicked Angel, and it was Troll Gang, and it was DG, and it was all y'all was running these plays, and y'all went over there and got such and such and did. Bitch, shut the fuck up. These bitches are dragging children, calling people child killers and shit. Yeah, I talk like her big ass and everything because this bitch has been around for almost 2 fucking years and we heard the same exact thing, the same exact plays being ran, the same of her talking about people's kids. Now she done sat up there and don't have LADYLA anymore, so she done recruited Stoker and recruited the big old dummy NOF. Like, y'all some dumb bitches. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if you bitches go live on me. I don't give a fuck. You're talking about your son, I'll do this to your son sucked dick, your mama's dead, you know what I'm saying? Your maggot eat mama. Like, bitch, nobody gives a fuck. Okay? Nobody cares. Y'all be careful because there's a lot of evil motherfuckers out here and people that have a dark soul like that. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves.
All right, so now would be the time for anybody to hit the link. I know Naomi was supposed to come up and talk for a while. This shit is fucked up, y'all. And ain't no way in hell that I'm going to be quiet about it, obviously, because my channel is geared towards protecting children. We've covered several cases, whether on YouTube or, you know, the mainstream media brings it to us. But I'm more inclined to look at these. I'm not going to lie. I know that some of y'all don't really like it, you know, y'all. And basically most of my numbers come from mainstream media cases. But it's fucked up when you have to sit here and watch this shit go on and shit like that. Again, if I would have been known about this, I would have been talked about it. My condolences to Chanel. my condolences to anybody else that was affected by Child Shaker, aka Room Shaker. I think it's trash as fuck. Those that are not speaking out, like, is y'all afraid or what? This fat fucking dusty ass bitch has failed not only her children, but, you know, is now attempting to fail other people's children, and everybody's quiet about it. Motherfuckers in the black sector are letting her hit the panel like she's some motherfucking body, and I think that that is trash as fuck. Motherfuckers act like they couldn't have did the same research that I did, and again, I have her whole PDF file. I have it all. But y'all couldn't have watched this video and found out what I found out myself? What's good, Naomi? I can't hear you, boo.
What's up, boo?
Okay, there you go.
All right.
I can hear you now. How do you feel about this, sis?
Look, it's crazy because it was like coming to me like piece by piece by piece. So first, I noticed who Room Shaker was, because I remember one day I was like, setting up for my live, and she came in and she was the first one in there. And I'm like, hey, but it was that HBIC thing. So didn't think nothing of it. And whose live was that the other day? And I was kind of questioning Snoop's live, and I was kind of questioning her on a little bit of it, but she was saying, there was a reason for it and things like that. And I was trying to, I want to know what you felt about her reasonings for those things, because she popped up, and I hope she can pop up. So, I mean, you can also hear her reasonings for saying, like, about hurting the kids and killing kids and shooting kids. I don't know. I just don't think things get that far. And then another, episode of Snoops, which was earlier today, we get a little bit more to it. It's just like, yo, what's really going
Snoop
on?
had went live earlier today, or are you talking about last night leading into kind of today?
Last night. My nights are kind of off. Like I just had surgery, so I'm like kind of
just like, what? Because Lady Snoop been over there killing shit. And shout out to Lady Snoop. Go ahead, sis.
Yes, hella killing it. And so I didn't like there's so much for me to talk about. I didn't like the whole t-shirt thing. There's women that have been through, domestic violence situations, and I'm one of them. So to try to get at somebody and try to think it's funny, and I'm not done. But when I'm looking at this, I'm like, is this person in a hotel? Is this person and this is me just looking at it. I don't know her. I only had those few words, but I'm like, are we talking shit in the hotel lobby? Are we going live in the hotel lobby?
Or parking lot.
Probably could have a setup that looks like that, but okay. But I when I look at it, it looks like those was like a budget suites. You know how they got those old, like, just the covers you put over it, like not even a comforter. It's just fit to the bed, and they just do whatever they do on the outside and just put that thing over it. And it's normally like red, and like it looked kind of like this, but red.
From what I've seen, it's Motel 6.
I'm like, Motel 6. Okay. Well, that's what it was looking like. If I do get choppy, just let me know, because over here the internet is not great. I'll just go from my phone, but I'm really not feeling all these kids being brought into it. And I don't know who Chanel is, but listening a little bit more in on it, losing a kid is hard. Okay. And also for a long time, I couldn't have kids. So for people to make fun of that, it's kind of like, why? And when I hear TREECEY's name being brought into it, I'm just like,
girl.
Why would you even have anything to say when?
But we know why, sis.
Why would you even have anything to say?
And then the fact that her, Trish, and Child Shaker are, you know, cool and all that shit is suspect as fuck. Because Shush Trish runs a campaign or some shit, organization named No Dragging Kids. And she claims to have been making money off this organization, but in the YouTube streets, her work has not presented that. You know that damn near every fucking live, we're talking about a situation involving a child, whether it's another YouTuber, you know, which I'm dragging, right? But I also drag when we look at mainstream media cases, when we run across a bad mom, I'm dragging the fuck out that bitch.
Right.
And I'm just looking for some clarity. But I really don't even need any, because she said what she said and she also admitted it. And then minimized it on top of that. But then had the nerve to complain about her child when this is what I'm saying. Shit only get messy with me when you bring up my child, my family, or you attempt to. You feel what I'm saying? But when I'm on here even going at another YouTuber, I'm not dragging her child. I'm dragging her for the fact that she's failing her child. That's the mothering skills part.
Right.
And I need people to understand that as well. You know what I mean? Not you, but, you know, sometimes shit gets messy. But the only time I ever repaid some shit or doxed the motherfuckers when I've been doxed, or if the motherfucker has charges of sexual abuse or child abuse. And then the fact that Child Shaker is allegedly pregnant and popping pills, drinking, and allegedly also smoking weed while pregnant on live, while failing her daughter, while going after other people's children. I just cannot.
And she's pregnant?
Allegedly.
This is confirmed?
Allegedly. I guess she told Trigger Man and I guess YouTube that she was pregnant, and the last person that she was fucking with allegedly was Trigger Man. I don't know if they really even ever had sex. I'm just saying that's what Not On My Watch had said in the video. So that is also fucked up, because she's not that if she was having one drink, it would be okay. But she's not only having one drink, she's having like a whole bottle. Popping pills. Wow. I just cannot. Like, I just cannot. And then you got motherfuckers out here that don't want to say shit. And I'm looking like, what? Y'all not finna say nothing? Now, I know that some people, the ones that I look at as great content creators, because there is a difference between YouTubers and content creators, in my opinion. You edit, you know, you putting in work, that part. And also, shout out to Room Shaker. Her description is her link to her channel is in the description. You know, when we do this and I collect audio or parts of a video, I'm not doing it to, you know, use you for content or whatever. I give commentary on these type of topics on a regular. So, but my way of paying her back and also putting in work on this video that we just watched, I compared things by dropping the description. I am subscribed as well. I'm subscribed to Chanel, and I feel like Chanel went the fuck off, but I think that it was warranted. Because when you, like, I've never lost a child. Like, just thinking about anything happening to my children on that note, bro, I would probably go back to jail. Okay? Period. If something ever happened to my children, I ain't here to play about mine. But,
and we're not talking miscarriage, right? Like the baby was
we're talking about, and I apologize, Chanel. Again, my condolences. I wanted to do a video on this, but I was like, ooh, I don't want to open any other wounds.
People are going to be curious, you know, to what we're talking about. So,
right. And that's what we do over here. So it's not like we're just putting out this video to capitalize or, you know, just have something to post about. No, period. But Chanel's child was, you know, blinds, the blind cord.
Oh yeah.
Was unalived by getting tangled up in a blind cord. TREECEY, and I got the whole video already. So if the bitch try to take it down, I already got the shit, bitch. She went up in there and called Chanel a child killer, a baby killer. She said that Chanel killed her child, which is not true in my opinion. She also said, you know, made it seem like this does not happen. This getting wrapped up in a cord does not happen on a regular basis. It actually does, a lot more than people would even think. I went looking for news clips on it. So obviously when or if I do edit that video and I'm gonna take some of Chanel's, you know what I'm saying, let her speak, because I think she ethered TREECEY. And we're gonna also have to listen to what TREECEY said. But I also want to throw in other, you know, same or similar cases, because it's not unheard of. You know what I'm saying? And then TREECEY went as far as to say other damaging things that, in my opinion, are not true about Chanel. Now, allegedly, Chanel had, you know, did some shit behind a bitch talking about or making fun of in real life in the streets about her child's death. And I could see where that would happen. No judging. You know what I'm saying? Again, the only reason why I got to looking into the charges, because when I heard arson and I seen that children were involved, going back to Child Shaker and the child neglect, and she's pregnant allegedly, and she out here doing all this to these people and shit, and then also not taking care of her responsibilities as a mother. And again, I understand, you know, we're in a tough time where we're trying to bounce back from a whole pandemic that took people's jobs and did affect their finances. But if you're living in a car with a baby, you need to do what's right and go to a shelter or something else. You definitely should not be putting YouTube first, sitting on YouTube for hours and motherfucking hours, because you will remain in that predicament. Then she's also asking other YouTubers allegedly to co-sign an apartment for her. Why?
So she ain't gonna pay.
Girl, get it yourself. Go to a shelter and get on public housing or whatever. You're gonna have to sit down for a minute, boo. For real. I don't even know why I'm calling the bitch boo, but you know what I'm saying? Like, put
she seems like one of those mothers that, I don't know. I just really wish, you know, hopefully that she'll pop up, because you know, I would like to get her side, because when she was speaking on Snoop's, she popped up, and no, she did. She popped up and she explained some things were being, you know, brought out of context, and everybody wasn't saying everything. And, you know, a lot of the times that happens. My throat is still messed up from when they put that thing down your throat in surgery. Right. So it kind of goes in and out.
Shout out to 420 TV.
So, what's up, 420
TV?
But yeah, you know, and right before I came on, I, you know, tapped in and looked, and I was listening to a little bit of what she was saying, and you know, she's like, basically, forget everybody. She don't got to explain, but it's kind of like, don't try to play victim in the things that you are saying, the words that you are putting out here, the vibes that you are putting out here, when you have
your audio and your video is fucking up,
you know, endangering children and things like that. So it's really like, don't. What'd you say?
I said your audio and video is fucking up, sis, a little bit. You might want to reposition.
I'm gonna pop down. I'm gonna come up on my phone.
Okay. All right. I dropped the link just now. So okay. I feel what she's saying though. I feel what Naomi is saying. I think that it's just really fucked up. Again, that nobody's really talking about this in the Black sector. You got people over here more concerned about, you know, keeping whatever subs they got from that side. And then this whole like invasion, like they were gonna come over here and steal our subs and shit like that. That ain't the way to try to engage with nobody, bro. And for the most part, well, some of us have channels that actually stand for shit in the Black sector. We're intellectual. You're not going to just come over here and just steal shit and bring them over to your channel and all you're doing is trolling and fucking around. It's just not going to happen. But I really didn't focus on that portion. I know that it was brought up, but I kind of laughed that shit off. But like, I just don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why a motherfucker would even want somebody like that on their channel besides trying to hear their side and then forming an opinion. But it's trash to me to hear about it and then just write it off like, oh, it's not real and all this shit like that, when it literally took me about 15 minutes to look up the information that Not On My Watch put in the video and find her. Again, I have her whole file. And I'm not in the business of going back, you know, 20 years or 22 years or even, you know what I mean? But with child abuse, child neglect, this bitch was starting fires with people in the house, bro. How many kids were in the house? Then the fact that allegedly she was just driving around with her daughter in the car, drunk as fuck, and almost crashed the car. Bro, I cannot. I really cannot. Like, this shit is ridiculous as fuck. I just cannot. Why my camera shit is off? Stop playing with me. Oh, it's seconds off. I wonder why. Maybe this will fix it. Hopefully. I don't know. But let me drop this too. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, y'all. This shit is crazy. And I get it that this is not everybody's genre over here, however the fuck you say it. But like, can y'all stand for something, bro? Because y'all just gonna let this bitch just come into our community and shit, our sector, and she ain't doing nothing. Like, and she a child abuser and all this and that. Is it that important to have those likes in your fucking room? Do you ride with that? Now, I've uncovered some shit on this motherfucker that going into it, I didn't think I was going to find or it was going to be exposed. But then the fact that like TREECEY and all these other people are accepting her is not really a surprise to me. But in a way, it kind of is. Because at the end of the day, if y'all don't notice that motherfuckers that support this fucking bum ass shit where motherfuckers go at people's children first, threaten to shoot children, wanna, I don't know what she said, a dick in the mouth and all this perverted ass pedophilic talk, and y'all want somebody like that on your panel, motherfuckers is pulling up to this bitch's live stream. That bitch's live stream should be dry as fuck. She ain't talking about shit. Talking about the hell sector, bitch. Bro, this bitch is older than me, bro. And this is what I'm talking about. TREECEY 52. What the fuck? Child Shaker is like 43, 42. I ain't got her paperwork right in front of me, but I got it all. I could actually pull it up in this live. That's where the extra, you know, where she was standing off to the side, that shit that I went and got myself. The first one where it was showing her charges was Not On My Watch. I went and looked that shit up myself and found the bitch in like 15 minutes. And I'm just wondering, like, why was it so easy for me to do, but other motherfuckers that's letting her on the panel, they can't do it? They can't get to the bottom of it? Oh, she just didn't do it? And y'all letting her, like, run around in these motherfucking streets in a black sector, bro? Now, true enough, if y'all don't know, Polite goes to court November 1st. Allegedly, I got to look back at the docket. You know, he's been prolonging this shit as much as he can. Y'all know he got a paid for lawyer. So in cases like that, in situations like that, you can kind of do that. But we gonna follow on that case because he's sitting up here calling motherfuckers haters and all that. And if you don't know about Brother Polite, he's a motherfucker in the conscious community, which I'm also a part of, meaning I call their ass out, right? They found 6 semen stains on an underage girl that was a child of one of the women that he was dating, right? And we've been waiting for over a year for this to either go to trial or the completion of this case. But I'm not gonna like keep, beating a dead horse. If I don't have information, we're not just gonna pull up and clout chase. That would be clout chasing. But since we're getting down to, we got less than a month out for the court date, we're gonna start standing on his neck a little bit, as well as people in this sector that think it's okay to attack other people's children. People that have child neglect, child abuse charges on their shit. Because I know how it feels like to have your child's life threatened. There's a few YouTubers that have attacked my children. And I'm pretty sure Room Shaker or whoever gonna go run over to their channel, or they gonna run over to theirs and try to bring up information that I've already debunked and I've already spoke on. So that's just gonna make me drag you one and done with your ass. You'll just be a little section in a live stream. But we here standing on business. This chick sitting around here abusing children as we speak, because it's child abuse if your child is supposed to be in school and you're not tending to those needs. It's child abuse if you're on YouTube running your motherfucking mouth, falling asleep on stream, but your child is living in a car with you, or begging to go stay at another YouTuber or content creator's house, because they want to actually lay in a bed and see how it feels to live a normal life. She's not even supposed to have this child in her custody. Look at them legs. I got that same picture though. But look at them legs. Look at I don't even know where that picture is at. I should have put it in the little thing or whatever. Maybe I'll pull up on the side. I don't know what happened to Naomi, child. But at the end of the day, it's just trash. I will not salute a bitch that does this to children, her children, and this, that, and the fifth. Like, it's just fucking crazy. And again, I feel Chanel's pain. I cannot feel it exactly because I have never lost a child, but I've had my children went after on this motherfucker for me just calling shit out, calling a spade, a bad mother, a bad father, a child molester, or whatever, Wow. And then that video that Naomi was referring to, where or somebody in the chat was, where another YouTuber, I think her name was Sin, went to another YouTuber's house with a gun and their child. I just think, like, what is next? What are we doing next? What's good, Bush Baby and Lorraine? My bad. Sweet G, salute. This shit is crazy. And I don't know. I'm not standing with this shit. I'm not supporting it. A motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Period. If she want to hit my panel and tell me why, I mean, I got to go back and look at the live stream where she did speak, because I did miss some of that. I'm talking about on Lady Snoop's. But really, it's nothing that this bitch could say that would get me to be like, oh, okay, I understand that. I feel that may be a reason why, and all this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Naomi? You back? You good, sis?
Yeah, I'm back. Hopefully this is going to be better. Like I said, the Internet over here is a little bit shaky. I'm not at home, but we'll rock with it. We'll see.
Big facts, big facts. They said that it sounded like, well, it looked like they were watching a Chinese movie because it was like 2 seconds off. So I cammed down. But go
Is it
ahead.
better?
I hope it is. Shit. I don't know.
So I didn't want to
If
get on
I
my
do cam
phone
down,
'cause
that would be why. You know,
my phone
Hey.
was doing the same thing. I think when I came in, I heard
it's
you
better over
saying
here.
it's better.
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
The quality and shit.
I think
Times
I
just-
heard you saying it doesn't matter what was being said, you know, and that's kind of where I was trying to get with her, you know, but
Can
she
y'all
was
hear
having it.
Naomi?
Huh?
I'm asking them, can they hear Naomi? Jeanette said, I can't hear, but it could be just me.
They should be able to hear me.
Can y'all hear? Okay. It looked like they can. Or maybe somebody was agreeing. Let us know if y'all can hear us. I apologize about earlier, y'all. I'm still fighting this cold. So if I coughed in y'all ear or whatever, I apologize. You know? Okay. Bush Baby said yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to get a little bit more of a clarification on that as well, on what was really said to where she would say, you know, the things that she was saying. And I don't want to say what she was saying verbatim because I don't really remember, but it was some harsh crap that she was saying, like, you know, she would do this to someone's child. And I was like, whoa, like if just words over the internet would get you to say that, who knows how far you would take some things. So with that and how TREECEY is, I don't see that being, I see it being two peas in a pod at this point. Because
they just alike.
TREECEY has no boundaries.
Yeah. And TREECEY doesn't have children, for those that don't know, but she has dragged several. Also, one of her friends on YouTube in the beef sector has an organization called No Dragging Kids, but they're friends, and TREECEY drags kids. Now you got Room Shaker or Child Shaker doing the same thing, and they're all buddied up. And when I've heard people say something about it or call that out, it's always, yeah, but what do you mean? Yeah, but Room Shaker should have no motherfucking voice on these YouTube streets, period.
Right.
In these sectors, any of them. It's not just one child, though. It's several.
No, definitely. It's several children, you know, and we have issues with that, you know. Just adults bringing children onto these platforms, period. It's just like, why? Why? Is Room Shaker the one, I believe, is one of these people she's beefing with one of the women that she was sleeping with their man, or they were sleeping with the same guy?
Or that dude's, like, whoever Room Shaker was talking to, like, or like whoever not on my watch, I don't know, like there was just some interaction. Yeah, it was some interactions or whatever, but not on my watch says that if she talked about, you know, a dude and liking him or something like that, that she would jump on it like, no, he likes me. That man, that's my man. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I don't do my impressions as good as not on my watch, but you get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
And no, that's facts. YouTube is their life.
I just don't get all these women having all these relationships with all these YouTube guys. And it's not like they're doing it with, like, you know, someone that got millions of subs that are making millions daily, you know, by the hour. It's just whoever jumps into their little comment section, they're like Game on. How do I get there?
Right.
Let's
Like
play
they can't
tomorrow.
go outside and find a man off of YouTube. And it
Right.
always ends bad
Every single time.
every time. Like I've never seen one, and maybe it is, right? I'm sure there's a couple or whatever in other sectors or whatever. But the shit that I came across, it never works out. It always
Yeah.
ends in an exposure. It don't matter if a motherfucker LGBT or straight, it just always ends up bad.
Yeah. Always. Always. And it's not like they don't learn. They go to the next one.
Right.
And then the next one. What? What kind of crap am I watching? I swear I'd be like lost.
Like, is it really that serious?
I think so. Somebody told me that YouTube D is the best D. I don't know.
I also guess because somebody had said it in the chat that ZX had like a twerk contest or something over on his channel, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. Might have to try to find that. I don't know why my camera went out.
Oh, I think
But,
you're talking about what they're talking about earlier, huh?
yeah, like what
I want to
the
see it.
fuck? I haven't seen it or whatever. I ain't really finna, you know what I'm saying, unless he gives me permission, use his shit. But I would possibly share it with a timestamp or something like that if I knew where it was. But yeah, I'm just wondering what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot better, in my opinion, than threatening to show up to somebody's house and unalive them with your child right there, or
Who
threatening
was that
children.
did that?
I guess it was a YouTuber named Sin. That's what I gathered from Lady Snoop's live.
Okay, Sin did that to who? Whose house she went to?
I forgot the girl's name.
Okay, so like now something like that would be something I would call CPS on. Not just this playing games and all this. And it looked like she was like, hey, hand me that. Like, had her kid handed her the thing.
Nah, I think the gun appeared to be in the purse.
Right.
Wait, what was the girl? Lady, was it?
In the fluffy slippers.
I think it was Lady somebody, child. Yeah, in the fluffy slippers. So Sin had, I think it was Lady some shit. You know what I mean? And she was getting called out. The lady chick was getting called out for some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta relook into that situation. I did save the lives or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I'm just like, I'm kind of glad that my daughter got me sick around that time, because it kind of caused me to, fall back from the shit that I was looking at, and also look at what the fuck was going on in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had found out for sure, when I had seen Not On My Watch's live stream, and she was going through I guess this is like step 1 or something, where she's exposing room shaker shit. I was like, well, wait a minute. So when she was saying certain things, it caused an eyebrow to raise. And you know me, I'm curious as fuck. So I got to looking into shit, and I found her in 15 minutes. The name was on there, Lakeisha Dean, but it's Lakeisha L. Dean. But I was looking her up in Texas, right? It comes up as Chicago, Illinois. So I found it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, So that's when I just, and there's more on there. She has a long ass fucking rap sheet. Some shit is not as severe as other shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, whatever. But the arson, I mean, there's other shit on there again, but the child abuse mainly, and she's going after other people's children, like, it's trash. Her and TREECEY need to be best friends at this point, because it's pathetic as fuck. Like, y'all motherfuckers is literally having each other's back on dragging other women's children. Child. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I don't know, girl. Why are you on mute?
Because you
Oh,
were
you were
talking
cycling.
and I was calling Layla downstairs, but she's not coming. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to see if you would want to hit up another YouTube creator, not today, but later on, to get something so that you could kind of go through it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna write it in the back chat.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just, these live streams that are being held on this, obviously, my lives are long as hell. So I'm not talking shit, but, it takes time to watch them and things like that. So now this is what I'm focused on. And Brother Polite, you know what I mean? And based on what happens, shit, it is what it is. But this is what I'm on right now on this channel. Because I'll be damned. Like, I'm not going. I'm not going.
No. I mean, and we stand it for kids a lot of the times. That's why when I was on Snoop's, I didn't want to like kind of go in because it's not my platform or anything like that. So I was just kind of keeping my composure and listening and wanting to hear everyone's side and the reasoning for such harsh things to say about a kid. Like you don't care if they get murdered or just the words that were being said, and a lot of the lingo I can't remember exactly what she was saying. Anybody that was in there, if you can put some of what she was saying word by word, that would help, because you weren't there, right?
I saw the live and I seen some of it, but at first, like, you know how like if you do like this, you can't see the name, and they were hiding behind. Then they were their avatars were up.
Right.
So and then sometimes I guess she has the lips sometimes and sometimes other things. So I didn't know at first.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that time I hadn't heard from her. Like I really was at the point like, fuck what this bitch is talking about. Like I heard about her from other people, but I'm not gonna go to your channel. And then I did, and I just found out that she's just a not shit ass bitch, and they were right with what they said. Now I'm not saying that any of the other participants are not, didn't say anything in response or whatever,
Right.
but it depends on what portion of it that it's in. You see what I'm saying? Like, did they say that in response, or did girl, or did they start with that? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I'm not there or whatever. That's why I've been in a chats or whatever listening to what's going on, because I'm just like, if this situation is confusing, and then it doesn't just, it's not only this, it's others, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect her to pop up. I didn't do the live for her to pop up, but if she hits the link, it is what it is. But you got to be a motherfucking fool if you think that there's not motherfuckers out here that protect children and are going to do commentary on it. So bitch, don't be surprised. And as soon as you go above the bar, then I'm going to go above the bar. You are a fat ass dumb bitch. Shout out to the plus size women. But I hope that those plus size women don't have their children doing everything for them, because their fucking cankles are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say, whose feet were that?
Those were hers.
Oh, see, she looking like me. My second day out of surgery, my feet were huge. My legs were retaining water. She need to get up, walk.
I mean, she's still a big bitch, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What's good, Vanessa and Lorraine? Yes. Or also children, or also they're not supposed to be around their children or lost children. That's what I'm seeing, that it's always people without children or people that don't have their children that will say the most fucked up thing to children first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to respond and talk about other people's children when the other person was only pointing out how shitty of a mother you are. That's not dragging your children. So it's not appropriate to respond in a manner going after children. But they like to use that and act like they're the fucking victim. These people are the professional victims on this motherfucker. Literally. Yes. I mean, there's shit that Miss Uninvited is doing. Miss, Methiana Scissorhands, Misunderstood, is doing that I just downloaded the video like girl later. Cause I'm just tired of, you know what I mean? Editing certain shit, but there's all type of shit going on.
Right. I didn't even when I was looking at her stuff, I was just like, she to me, she's trying to simmer down, but she's trying to adopt some of TREECEY's and other people's ways. And it's just like, such
in
a
my
chameleon.
opinion, she's trying to kind of back away from TREECEY. I don't know if this changed from the last time that I had seen, but when I went to go, look, I think it was the Chanel video, right? Somebody had sent it to me and it was like, Queen, TREECEY is dragging Chanel, lying on Chanel. And I'm like, who the fuck is Chanel? Fuck is going on? And then they sent me the more information and I went and watched or whatever. I had seen Misunderstood in there. I think that one. And I noticed that she didn't have a wrench, where she had a wrench before, but now she doesn't. But TREECEY still has a wrench in Misunderstood's chat. So I kind of feel like off the content that she's bringing, it's a possible good look. At least she's bringing something new to her channel other than going after YouTubers, you know, or content creators and then being surprised when they, you know, respond back. So it's this revolving circle shit. Exactly. When in reality, you were just playing in our face and we called you out for it and it could have been a done deal. But I like dragging Misunderstood. I also like dragging other motherfuckers, especially if you ain't shit. I'll drag the fuck out of you. This ain't a drag. I don't feel, you know, like motherfucking just going in first time, but bitch, add some motherfucking gasoline to this shit and it will go down. It's probably because I'm still coughing a little bit. Y'all know when you got asthma and shit, and you get a cold, it just kind of like, you know what I mean? Fuck with your lungs a little bit. So that's where I'm at with that. But
need some prednisone.
Wait a couple of days, baby. Wait a couple of days, baby. I'll be here like bitch. You know what I'm saying? If it turn up like that. Right. Well, what I think Room Shaker needs to do from this day forward is leave motherfuckers alone. Stop talking about people's children. Because every time that you do or say fucked up shit, we're going to continue to look at this. But every time you do or say fucked up shit, I'm going to find out about it. Yeah. Hopefully. And shout out to those that send me information. I got pictures of all type of people over there. Like I said, that SMOKAHONTA or whatever the fuck the bitch name is, with the 2 teeth in the front, child. Somebody had sent me that and it had her name on there, and I knew that, you know, I'd seen on community tabs or whatever what Child Shaker looked like. So I just went with them too. But, you know, it is what it is. I've seen some pictures and I was like, oh, hell motherfucking no. Oh, hell no. And y'all up here woofing the most? Like, cam up.
That's my thing, cam up. Like, I give that to MU. She does cam up. But I think that's more of an attention-seeking thing.
Yes. Yeah.
More than anything. So most of these people don't cam up and then yell. I'm just like, ugh. I think I looked up.
Especially that Child Shaker. She yelled like a motherfucker. I heard, I think I caught a little bit of what, and thank you for reminding me about that live, because sometimes I'll put them in playlists and then I'll forget about them. And I mean, I meant to, like, you know, because that's one that I would have included in this video, but also it was around about an hour with just, you know, because Not On My Watch's video is like 2 hours and 38 minutes. And I condensed it down to about an hour and 4 minutes. So I didn't want to just keep going on and on, even though we had before. But, you know, we could always go back and get that because, you know, to include that on how she tried to justify going after people's children. And I'm telling you, the way that I heard that she went after Chanel's child and then thought she was going to run to TREECEY, I wanted to slap piss out that bitch. Her and TREECEY, just line their ass up.
Her and TREECEY, or TREECEY with Room Shaker and her? All three of them are just
I'm saying Room Shaker and TREECEY. And then I guess Shish Trish, who owns an organization or whatever, right? Or runs an organization that's allegedly no dragging kids, but you got people in the beef sector in the video where Trish was in there on Lady Snoop's calling her out. Bitch, you don't stand on that shit. And I've watched her, you know, not watched her, but watch how she moved. And when certain shit happens, she ain't calling it out. So if you're generating funds, like, look, because I be over here low numbers or high numbers standing on business.
Exactly.
I have a whole catalog if I broke it down into a playlist off of just all my channels. You know, cases that involve children. And you don't have barely none?
Not one. It's crazy because I see a lot of these content creators talking about children and how people are doing with their children and this and this and that. And either they don't have children or they don't have their children in their possession or just some crazy type of thing like that. And it's like, why do you think I want your judgment at all? Why?
Like, yeah, especially when you can't even treat something that came out your body with respect.
Your nose. Oh. Girl, I do not know what's going on with these people. I do, want to hear that audio.
Me too. Oh, okay. So, yesterday in Lady Snoop's live, for those that were there or not there, there was some audio played of LADYLA and Child Shaker, aka Room Shaker, and the convo definitely sounded like if it gets into the right hand, somebody's going to jail, baby. More might come out of that, you know what I'm saying? But I need the audio isolated. Shout out to Lady Snoop, but she was getting her fucking grub on. And then there was some other chatter going on. I understand though, it's a real adrenaline rushing type of situation. And in those situations, motherfuckers don't be quiet. They got shit to say. But shout out to them. But I want to hear, you know, put it in the editor, you know, just bring it in reality. Shit. You see what I'm saying? And listen to that audio. I do have that portion of
the one about the let me not say the one they were trying to get yesterday, right?
Oh yeah, the one that they were playing just all the shit that was going on, and I want to hear it just, you know, itself. I do got that portion, but I haven't attempted to like clean it up yet and get things out of there. But I just would like the organic, just straight audio, and you know, we could do it. I'll give credit. I'll drop you your channel link and all that. It ain't about that. I'm just trying to get the word out because motherfuckers over here in the black sector is acting like they don't know about shit. They playing dumb and shit like that. Like, fuck that shit, bro. If a motherfucker don't like me speaking on certain shit, unsubscribe, move on. I'm not like, my channel is what it is. And it's just crazy when people have their picks and choices, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm finna keep doing what I do.
I mean, it is crazy how some subbies, like, I love them all, but some of them get too carried away into it to where now
shut up, Lorraine.
They start attacking other people, and then, you know, it just starts to get way too messy. And I never knew this was like this. I don't know who I was talking to earlier, but I was like, I figured that like YouTube is really all plays. Everyone is doing plays on here. Things that I thought were real aren't real. Like, everyone is like having a setup scenario.
I'm not. If I go at a motherfucker, I'm really going at them.
Right.
Like, you would never hear of a time where I was like, girl, let's act like we going at each other or whatever for clicks and views. You go talk shit about me and I go talk shit about you. I don't like that shit. And to me, when a motherfucker is running plays, that's just because they have nothing. They need content. We would never run out of content because we also in the true crime sector. So crime happens, you know what I mean? And it could be some shit on Facebook. It could be some shit on YouTube, mainstream media, whatever. It is what it is.
Anything. Everybody's getting called out for the BS. And I expect people to do the same to me. Like, call me out. Like, constructive criticism is cool. Disrespect isn't, but like, let me know what is it that I'm doing wrong, you know? Some people on here cannot take that. So it's like, don't dish it out if you can't take what's going to come back with it. Just the kid thing is what, and I know you said you and Bullet Scotty solved your thing or whatever, but
we didn't solve it. But you know, I just told them stop talking on me and I'll stop talking on you. Shit. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to sit here and pull up live stream after live stream about Bullet Gotti. I seen what came out about him or whatever. Some of it, I pulled up to your live. I think you was at the doctor's office or whatever. And listened to your commentary. You and that damn coffee girl.
I was loving it.
Right?
I made like 2 more before I left.
But it's like, it's hard though, especially when you edit too, because like you either sit in somebody's live or you know, work on your content for your channel, go listen and hear and research and all that, what you need to hear, or you go to somebody else's. And sometimes, even if I don't type in there, I'm listening because I multitask. Even with editing, I can have one ear listening to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on YouTube. And then I can also have one ear in the editor. But you know, I'm there, you know, giving watch time at least and shit like that. I do, you know, go places and don't make it be known that I'm there, just listening or whatever, for whatever reason. But it's been a lot of that, especially while I've been knocked out with this damn cold, child. And I was like, sometimes, like some of it, I was coughing, like, you know, that when you just cough repeatedly and all that. I'm sitting here like, soon, I'm thinking in my head, soon as I can motherfucking complete a sentence without 3 coughs coming out, we going up there and we going the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? And then Not On My Watch dropped this golden commentary, in my opinion, not being funny, not sarcastic or nothing, on the situation. So I could A, look her up myself, talking about Child Shaker, and then B, hear about what is being presented. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because all I've heard from Child Shaker is her minimizing it. When I did hear her, when I did go to her channel and listen, but I do want to go back to that Lady Snoop thing. I probably will edit that for tomorrow and pick up whatever she got to say. You know what I'm saying? Period. In response, if that's what it is. But
the most recent Lady Snoop you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about when Room Shaker went on Lady Snoop shit a few days ago, right?
Oh, okay. I probably missed that.
I thought you was just telling me about it.
I thought you were talking about, okay, so you're talking about the same thing that I'm talking about when all the girls came on there and was explaining their side. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I was kind of like jumping around. I just, you know what I'm saying, kind of settled down and everything and got to listen, but I never went back and rewound.
You watched.
And I guess it was probably about 45 minutes and then the stream was ended and it was kind of a long stream. So I should go back, but I didn't know like all of that she had really spoke on it like that. I don't know. And that it was really her. I just was like, I should have known off the voice though.
No, yeah, she kept saying, you know, trying to clarify stuff. She would hop down and hop back on. But I like I said, I don't know where all of this stuff originated from and all their beef. Do you know?
No. Vanessa, yeah, because I got bronchitis or whatever from when I was born. So like, you know how somebody get a cold, they have a cold for a week. Because I have bronchitis, I normally have it for like 2 weeks. And you know, it flares up my asthma and shit like that. So that's why.
All in your ears.
I'm sucking on these cough drops, child, so I don't cough in your ear. I try to prevent it. But yeah, I'm good though. I went to the urgent care and I got a COVID test. They said I don't have it. You know, gave me an inhaler and some other shit or whatever. And I'm good. So it's all right.
I mean, that's the first thing you need to do. Do you get where you are, do they give you the single tests that you could just take home with you and test yourself anytime you need to?
What, the COVID?
Yeah.
Nah, they just stuck this damn shit in my nose and swirled it around like it was up in my eye, like up in
Right.
here. I was like, God damn, and it burns, girl. It burns. I don't know. Cause you know, they tried taking a dry, I swear it's dry, like swab and just spinning it.
I think it is dry when they do it, right?
Yeah, I was like, bitch, my brain is up in there. Like, fuck you, like you about to come out through my tear duct, bitch. I was mad as hell, and that shit burned like a motherfucker, but I kept it cool and nonchalant. I ain't cussed her out or nothing, child. But that shit did not feel good. Like, I don't like that. I don't like people fucking with my nose. Like, leave my
Right.
shit alone, bitch.
And
But
the way they have to do it, it's just like, yo, you're violating me.
facts. And then you got to get it done, though. You know, it's a good idea or whatever. But thankfully, I don't have it. It's just, you know, taking some time to come up out of me. But shit, I'm good.
Yeah.
And you know, when you coughing like that, it's hard to like edit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get precise little area and shit, and I'm coughing and my mouse is going all over the place. I was like, let me just sit my motherfucking ass down. I took some paid time off, so you know I'm good. Shit, I'm good. Ain't no problem.
Real quick, let me move her because she's doing too much.
Who, Layla? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all, this shit is crazy as fuck, y'all. But yeah, when I got that COVID test, I wanted to swing on old girl, but one of my children was in the room with me and shit. And I was like, damn, that would make me a bad mom and shit like that. But you know, I ain't got it or nothing like that. But I just was not feeling good, you know. Yes, when you have a cold, especially with asthma too, it just like lingers and shit. I'm just like, fuck. I hated that shit. Like it's like 1 minute I'm like, turn the heat on because I'm cold, and then the next it's like turn the central air on, and then I'm freezing, and like the whole family is freezing, and I'm like, touch and I'm like, touch the damn AC or the heat controller, and it's up and it's stuck. You know, I'm joking, but that's how it was. I apologize for coughing in y'all motherfucking ear and shit. But I hate being sick. I only get like sick like once a year, so I'm cool. It is what it is. My daughter was like, I would have never even been, you know, because you know, when your child is sick, they want to be up under you and stuff. But she was like doing them all, like she was coughing like right over me. And I was like, come on, you're gonna get me sick. Like you're just doing it on purpose at this point. And she was just laughing, hi, you gonna be sick. She was playing and shit. And then she seen, you know, with older eyes, what it looks like when mom is sick and it, you know, she was just like, damn, I'm sorry, mom. So, but shit is crazy, child. Shit is crazy. How's everybody doing though in this motherfucker? How y'all feel about y'all kind of weighed in already on these YouTube streets? It's just a lot of shit going on. Oh, with the intrinsic thing, right? You know, LADYLA and them and Candy and Buddy Lee or whatever are doing a good job handling that. I wish they would have just more kind of kept it in that area, because inviting this child predator, child abuser, whatever, and I'm gonna call her a child predator as well, because talking about child shaker, because your child came to you and told you that somebody touched them, and you told your child that she was lying, and then you put her on YouTube on some misunderstood Methiana Scissorhands. That damn video, whoever got that video, just drop it, because I don't know what happened to my copy of it, but that shit was so fucked up and inappropriate what she did. But you know, Methiana Scissorhands, aka Misunderstood, had, you know, Sonetta take his version down, which is kind of a good thing because he lied on Uncle Suge several times in that video as well as me. But it is what it is. And far as the Brother Polite situation, Sonetta's best bet is to just stay in his motherfucking lane. Let me give my commentary on the situation, because when that man goes to trial or the completion of that court situation comes out where he got 6 semen stains on an underage little girl, yeah, it's about to go up. Okay. Now, if you don't know about that situation, I have several videos on this channel that we're on now, as well as Queen's Throne TV. It might even be a couple on True Crime TV as well, um, where I went in on those situations. But I'm waiting for the completion of that case and to see. I really hope it goes to trial. I hope, a lot of this stuff comes out. It needs to come out. And those that are not, facilitating it coming out, I question y'all. Like this last couple of weeks, and then, also the shit with other predators or other child abusers that have been exposed either through me or somebody else, and them still getting support has raised an eyebrow to me. And I look at motherfuckers different. In reality, I'm just gonna be real, because ain't no motherfucking way in hell a motherfucker gonna be doing all this crazy shit and I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, thanks for commenting and liking in my chat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. I don't want nobody like that around me. It stuck in my mouth.
Girl, I have like heartburn so bad out of nowhere, and I don't know what I ate. But
you got heartburn, girl. You know what you do with heartburn? You can go in the kitchen, grab a spoon, put some yellow mustard on there, and then just take it down. It's gonna burn going down. It's gonna burn like hell, but it's gonna knock it out. I'm talking about bam. Unless you got like, Tums or something else. But just some kitchen shit. Yes, that motherfucking mustard will knock it out. It's gonna burn going down though. It's gonna burn.
But I'm just thinking and it just go down quick.
Huh?
I'm thinking about just putting it in my mouth and trying to get it down or something.
Girl, I done took the mustard cap off, like not the cap, but just put it in my, you know what I mean? Did like that with it. And girl, before, like, fuck a spoon, fuck all that. Somebody said baking soda and ginger ale.
Baking soda and ginger ale?
Yeah, baking soda and ginger ale.
I know baking soda and water, but I think if I put the baking soda in that, it's just gonna fizz out.
Oh yeah, won't it? Lorraine try to have you blow up the damn.
She's trying to
blow up your spot. I don't know though. I don't know. It probably do work or whatever. I don't know how you got to do that, but girl, I don't know. I hate heartburn though. That shit sucks. And you want to take care of it. You don't want to just sit with it, because that's how you like burn all that shit. That acid can burn and damage, I don't know what the fuck it's called, child. I ain't no nurse or nothing, but I'm just saying.
I don't know what acid reflux is. I don't think I have it, but isn't that when it like reverses?
Acid reflux, it does reverse, but I think, because I looked into it too, that like your stomach, what brings like the food going down into the stomach area, there's like I don't know, like a little thing or whatever, and it kind of gets worn out over time, and then it will kind of get bigger, and then food comes up that way, especially like if you cough or something like that. I thought I had it, but I ain't have it. But I do get heartburn. Like if I eat like any like red sauce, like a tomato sauce or whatever with a lot of acid in it. So I just stay away from that as much as I can.
But the thing is, I don't know if it came from, it had to have come from the burgers, but I didn't even finish my burgers. And then I had made some like Alfredo with like shrimp, broccoli, and chicken in it, but maybe I could have got it from that, but it's like burning real bad. Whew.
That sucks. Yeah, but the Lorraine said that for real it would cure it quick. It probably don't even burn the same way that the mustard do or whatever. Do one of them, child.
I'm gonna go grab the baking soda.
Okay, we're gonna see. This is a science test. And water. She said and water. So get you a little bit of water, sis.
Okay.
I've done the baking soda and the water, but never the ginger ale. So I want to see, because I like ginger ale. I ain't drinking pop right now though. I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. I've been drinking Propel, and then this is just like, it's an energy drink, but it ain't got no caffeine or no sugar in it. So it's not liquor. But I had seen somebody on here, child, and I'm not gonna say no names, but somebody was drinking wine on here. And I know I drank wine one time on here, and I had the red wine had stained my lips, and a lying bitch said that I had herpes or whatever. I do not have herpes. But this person was drinking wine out of a thermos, and I was just like, girl, it's wine glass, baby. Like, please stop. It looks more elegant. That's the way that you're supposed to do it. The fuck? That was just weird. But on the intrinsic thing, so I heard that intrinsic was running around here like in the black sector's not even speaking up for me and all this and that. That's because you done violated or disrespect for no apparent reason or for caping for Jazzy several people. Like intrinsic had flagged down a whole trial that I did for nothing because me and Jazzy were exchanging words. She inserted herself, and now you going through this and that, and it's just a bad look. But also, I don't cape for women that or men shit that come out here and put their nudes out here and all this shit like that, you know, or send them to other people, and then when they get exposed, like I think revenge porn is wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Is wrong, but like, come on, motherfuckers is grown as hell. You know what I mean? It's not like these motherfuckers is 20 years old. It's not like they, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. No. Yeah, the best burp ever. I'm sure she will. This gonna be funny. If it like explode or whatever. I don't know. I just thought that with ginger ale, it would like, I mean, not ginger ale, baking soda.
It's gonna come through my nose. I'm gonna be like,
now they said, Bush Baby said that you're gonna have the best burp ever.
Okay, maybe we can hear it together. Hopefully it's in tune. Okay, so what do I do? I have the cup.
What is the cup. What did they do? What did she do, Lorraine?
Why are you sounding like that? I just moved her out of here.
Try baking soda with that ginger ale will change your life. Explosion. What does she do first? Like, so she's got the cup. Did she put the baking soda in there, the ginger ale, or the water first? Or do it really just not matter? It's like a science project, y'all. I don't know why.
Or put some baking soda in my mouth and down it with ginger ale. What? Where does the water come in?
I'm waiting on Lorraine. Maybe they mean just mix it in a cup. But hold on, though, because I want you to do it right so it don't like. I'm just like, I don't know why I'm thinking like I'm probably thinking like boric acid or something like that. I think
or the Mentos and the Coke.
Yeah, and the Coke. Coke is gross. The fact that you can remove rust with Coca-Cola and motherfuckers put that in their body, bro. When I found out about that shit, I was like, hell no. Hell no. Okay. So Bush Baby said 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a half a cup of cold water, mix and drink at once. I've done that way, but
all right, I'm a ghetto do that because I'm not gonna go get no measuring nada.
You know, so how much? For about a tablespoon.
A tablespoon.
I'm sure if you have a couple extra little, you know, granules of baking soda, is not gonna throw it out too much.
Okay, well, what?
Okay, and then half a cup of cold water and mix the drink at once. But Lorraine hasn't weighed in on the ginger ale, like when to put the ginger ale in. Put the water in. Put the water in. I would say put the water in, and then
I could try both. So
yeah,
this one will be this one.
Okay, she said mix a half a teaspoon with 8 ounces of ginger ale. Water afterwards. Wait, you said explode. Man, I don't know. I could have sworn baking soda be making shit go up.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, it cleans toilets as well. I was like, I seen a video and I was like, can we be drinking this, bro? I seen them pour it on a rusty, like, You know what I'm saying? What is that?
A
Bumper and
car
shit,
battery?
car bumper, or a car battery, yes, and some bike spokes and shit. That shit came right off. I was like, oh hell nah. What
That
it
was
tastes like?
nasty.
That was
Nasty.
what, water, and it was all three.
Baking soda. But you know what? I did that to my son the day before yesterday. He kept saying his stomach was hurting. And I was like, go get some baking soda and water. And I gave it to him. And it does settle your stomach. I've done it before. I just didn't feel like doing it. But I can feel it's not right at my chest no more. It's kind of moving that
Like
heat
bubbling it
down.
down. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about baking soda for heartburn. I always just do. Oh,
There goes
there
my
you
burp.
go. There you go. Did it feel good?
It did.
Much love,
So,
Isaiah. Shout out to you
ooh, I got
for
two
coming.
little.
I know we just talking about burping and heartburn right now, but much love. Salute to you. I will be back tomorrow, definitely. So I'll
I
see
did
you.
have a question. Do you know, you may not know, how did all these, who are all the players in this nonsense? We have Room Shaker. We have
Pocahontas.
who Skoka, the
Yeah.
one that was
Yeah.
on there. And then we have
FO or nobody's favorite or something. NOF.
NOF.
Not on my watch. Chanel Cartel. Mink. Queen 88. That lady. She was on Lady Snoop's channel recently or whatever. And remember the girl that I don't know if you were in there, sis, but she had promised to send Lady Snoop a cash app and didn't.
I heard about that, but who is it?
I don't
And I
know
think
her
I was
name.
in
What's
there
good,
on
Nicolette?
one when they were
Heck
talking
yeah.
about it. And at the
Yeah.
end of
They
the
talked
live, she
about it
still didn't have
yesterday.
it.
Yeah. She didn't have it. And when Lady Snoop came back the next day, she still didn't have it. So she just didn't even, send it or whatever. And it was supposed to be her video, I guess, where she speak about how she was wrong. Lady Wu. Okay. Lady Wu.
Is that
That's
who
the
was on the
players that I
panel?
know. Yeah, Lady Wu. But it's spelled like LAYDEE or some shit. Yeah. Thank you for
I'm
that,
feeling
45. God could not. It's just a lot. And then when you hear it, like it's easy to get confused. So that's like where I'm at, like untangling everything and shit like that. And I understand though when you're like clicking through and you have a whole panel of people and they're behind their avatar. Oh, girl, you got gas, girl.
No, it's just like burning me now. Like lower. At first it was like here, now it's like burning me lower. Like right
It's fighting
underneath
that
my
shit.
boobs.
Cause it's like bubbling, going down or whatever. I don't know. I ain't never had the ginger ale part, but that's what it felt like to
You
me.
know what? I need some ginger ale. That's what I need.
Drink it slow though. Don't drink too much. I said that like it was liquor and shit.
I thought you're supposed to drink it fast so you could burp.
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I drank the water in it.
Yeah. You drank the water in it and then you're just now drinking the ginger ale. Is Mink Mob or Mink Mob in it? I can't remember her name. Mink Mob. Mink Mob is her name, I think. Mink Mob D, something like that. Um, I guess that Room Shaker and her people are attacking Chanel. Not on my watch. Uh, Mink and other people. Since you froze up your camera, if you can hear me, but I guess is that, and it's just at this point out of control. Like NOF, Room Shaker, and um SMOKAHONTAS or whatever are together going at other people's children and all this and that. Mm-mm. Naomi, your camera froze up. You probably is in the back. There you go. Okay, let me drop this link again. Sometimes these internet connections, y'all. And then the time that I be going live is like it be at night. And I don't know about y'all, but my routers, they kind of update at night sometimes. So whenever there is an issue far as on my end, it'll work itself out. And if it drops me, I'll be back. Yeah, I feel you. All right, there's Naomi. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's a lot. Like it's a lot. And again, I ain't coming out caping, but I'm saying far as what we know, you know what I'm saying? These are the claims. I heard her say out of her own mouth, like, yeah, I did those things. So what, bitch? Basically paraphrasing, right? And I'm just in
That's
my own
what.
self, like, and then it's hard for me to even listen to her. So that's another reason why I didn't like jump up to edit her. But I did want to edit TREECEY. It's hard for me to listen to TREECEY, but since I've already drugged TREECEY for dragging children, I was like, But again, I didn't want to bring up no new wounds with Chanel, or open old wounds or whatever. Because the way that she was lied on in front of all those people on TREECEY's panel is sickening as fuck. And a lot of people just take it what it is, like it, and run with it. But like, TREECEY had no basis for nothing. She really didn't have no receipts, just running her mouth. And that's what TREECEY does. So I want them to also know that they're not alone. We deal with this shit over here.
Does she ever have receipts, or she just goes off of what someone's saying? Because that's what I seen with the situation with John Doe, Jane Doe situation. Ooh, y'all. Whoever said that to add that ginger ale after that, it's working.
It's working.
It's working.
Yeah, because you don't want it to burn. You don't want it to burn. That's how you get like acid reflux, I guess.
Oof.
Like if it just sits there and burns and you just try to deal with it and hope it go away and do nothing.
It was sitting there burning, but I feel like the baking soda is like.
Congratulations on your newborn. That is what's up. Yes.
Newborn babies are always awesome.
They smell so good, like their hair and stuff, their skin. It's so, oh my God.
Their little feet smell so good. Where are they going? Their feet smell so good.
Right. Man, I just don't know who could just, like, I don't know, bro. I just think it's trash. Like, I just, and now that motherfuckers know I'm interested in seeing, if they even care. You know what I'm saying? This was really done for the motherfuckers that was claiming to be representatives of the black sector, but y'all got this bitch up on your panel, letting her talk and chilling with y'all and shit, and the whole time she up here dragging kids. She up here motherfucking abused her kid and is still neglecting her child's needs. And y'all just kicking the bobos with the bit. Like, I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that.
Freak.
Oh, acid reflux, man. I know when I be having heartburn, I be wanting it gone like fast. That's why I do the mustard thing. That works, but it burns like going down, like burns, like somebody put some fire in your throat. But I get, for some reason, it works. And I've been.
What was it that works? You said
the mustard, the spoonful of mustard, yellow mustard. But it burns. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also take like those, like if I'm gonna eat like some pizza or some spaghetti or some lasagna or something like that, I'll take these little, preventative pills or whatever. Not, you get them over the counter or whatever, and I'll just take them so that the heartburn won't, come. But that shit does not feel good at all.
No, it does not feel good at all because it's not as high as it was. It's a little bit lower, so I probably need a little bit more baking soda to kind of like push it
knock it all the way out. Right. I think it's funny that we thought that shit. Well, I thought that shit was gonna explode. I don't know.
Well, I didn't put the baking soda first and then the soda. So maybe.
Not really explode, but I thought it was like we would see like the
Fizzle.
cup, right? We would see like the cup like kind of overflow a little bit and kind of like a waterfall effect with foam. I don't know. But I guess not. I will try that next time and see, you know what I mean?
I'm trying it right now.
Okay. Girl, I just don't know. I just don't get it. Like I just really don't.
Am I putting this in the baking soda or water?
Do it. Put the put the Canadian Dry in there. Like just kind of pour it slow.
Yeah, it starts to fizzle up.
It do. That's like Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
Did you just inhale the fumes of that shit, bro? It's like a neti pot.
Neti pot.
Lorraine said, "Boom." Hell nah.
Now that
was that the fizz? I heard that shit was like.
That's disgusting.
It is.
I could do it with the water, but I don't know what it does to the soda, but no.
What I say?
Just stick to that after.
Yeah. What I say? Something else? I didn't say baking soda. Child. I don't know. This shit crazy as fuck. But yeah, I think like my next thing that I'm gonna do is I do need to get that Brother Polite video out though. But also I wanna hear what she said and get it over here of what she said on Lady Snoop's channel. And shout out to Lady Snoop. Like I said, she over there untangling all this shit, child. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck going on. Who is this? Like, shout out to her for having patience as well. Because sometimes, in the heat of the moment, motherfucker flip out or they just disrespectful as hell. And, she's been displaying, class and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to her for giving the time, energy, and the patience to this shit. Like, that shit is crazy as hell. She said, drink it fast.
Not what I just made. That's horrible.
Just do your nose, plug your nose.
The water and ginger ale was cool, but
probably the only way you really gonna knock it out is if you drink it fast. So it just go down. And then boom. I ain't saying boom, but not like that. Not like you gonna combust. Damn, my damn camera is tweaking, dragging. Hello, motherfucker.
Huh. You're back.
Hey.
I
don't know, girl. This shit crazy as hell. But yeah, I want to get that audio.
You never answered me. Who are the players?
I said, so NOF, Child Shaker, right? Room Shaker, SMOKAHONTAS. You got, I guess TREECEY shit. But then you got, Not on My Watch, MINK, Mob D. I say Queen 88, Chanel Cartel. That lady, I forgot her name, Lady Wu, and LADYLA. Off the top of my head, those are the names that I've heard on the female side with them going at it. Now, allegedly, Room Shaker is saying that there was some male content creators, Troll Gang, EG, I believe, and somebody else that was supposed to be coming over here and like stealing our subs and trolling us, and then bringing them over to their sector or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. This shit crazy. And it was just crazy that they cared more about that, allegedly, than the fact that, Child Shaker has these charges against, you know what I mean, and is out here doing all this.
Watch her see her on the news. Because I know after I take this shower, I'm going to be like, let me get on the news. I'll be watching the news at nighttime. I don't know why. Well, I don't know. I think there should just be boundaries that, I don't want to say us as a community, but us, you know, YouTubers can agree on what's out. You know what I'm saying? And actually stick to that, because, you know, sometimes people do things and they want to brag about it. We're going to find out, and that's a DP. So I feel like everybody should be on the same page.
I feel you. What do you feel about if I go and get the audio of what TREECEY and the TREECEY and Chanel thing, TREECEY lying on Chanel like that? Like, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. And then, like, somebody said up here, I'm paraphrasing or whatever, but they hold everything that TREECEY like says as it's gospel. It's crazy how they take her word as gospel. And it is. Certain motherfuckers don't have to have no facts. They just come up here like, so-and-so is this, that, and the fifth, and they killed this, and they did that, and they ran over a chicken child, and they motherfucking, and all this and that. And they don't require any receipts. But then they get mad when the editors come out. Girl, you probably farted or something. They get mad when the editors
I would
come
tell
out.
you if I farted, girl. Ain't no shame in my game.
I'm
it's
just
just
playing.
like,
Somebody
right
said you're
here.
gonna be
I
farting
need
your
more.
ass.
I need more.
Jeanette said it's gonna make you fart.
I need more of this.
Man, it's crazy as hell. Like, what the fuck?
It's just crazy to me how YouTube will shut certain things down and more serious stuff they won't.
Yeah, and there was a time where I felt like YouTube lets the black sectors, or, you know, just black community, regardless of what sector they're in, just kind of do whatever, especially when we're dragging down each other. But then I, you know, did the little series on 2 white sectors, mainly white sectors, and how, you know, they're calling CPS on each other, they threatening each other, they going after each other's children, this, that, and the fifth. And it mimics also what's going on over here. So it's not really a black and white thing. It's just that, and I noticed also that YouTube does nothing about it. They allow that shit to go on their platform. And it's sad, you know. And then I also think YouTube's review team is shitty
Garbage.
as hell. Like, the process is trash.
Garbage.
People seek all but the truth. That is facts. But then you got a lot of people out here like, oh, I'm a truth seeker, or I'm interested in the truth or whatever. But in reality, no, they're not. You know, or they're not being honest. Motherfuckers be, you know, biased or whatever the fuck. Like, to me, it's cut and dry. You out here doing this shit, playing around, you an abuser and this, that, and the other. I'm gonna speak on it. Like, I just don't. I was kind of, you know, saddened and baffled a little bit, but then I was kind of like, well, because when I exposed that Clyde's baby daddy, one of her baby daddies has 2 sexual offense charges. I didn't know that going into it when she started attacking my family first, attacking deceased children first, attacking a mother that lost her child first. Shout out to Miss Meat 37. Clyde attacked her child first. Clyde went after and tried to dox my family and me, and all that, talking about I live in a trailer home. And that's why the motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Room Shaker, whatever, get to playing around and shit and think she stumbled on a video that's exposing me, bitch, I've already debunked it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares, bitch? I don't have no child abuse in my fucking shit. No fucking child neglect. And then I'm just not out here just going at motherfuckers. I repay motherfuckers the same way that they do me. But in this video, I didn't go after her child. I have no reason to go after her child. And actually, I'm worried about her child not getting the proper education she needs, because clearly her mom just don't give a fuck. And then she just subjecting this child to men that she meets on YouTube or wherever because she wants a boyfriend.
But if that's the case, can anybody kind of be the dad? Or is he going to just be like, oh, she's cool, I'm going?
I mean, we dealing, I think with Room Shaker, we dealing with a bitch that don't care how a relationship would affect her daughter. She would just be in it because she want a man so bad. And then the fact that this bitch was making fun of domestic abuse, bitch, you trash.
I don't like that.
Like getting shirts made and all this and that. That shit ain't funny or cute. That's another thing that Clyde did.
Oh yeah, I remember someone was saying that.
You know, there's videos up of all this shit. Like, and we've called it out. Like, I'm surprised that other people ain't, you know, clicked in. I know why some people ain't here, or I know that they're handling other business. They're getting their, you know, shit established other, you know, on other sites or whatever they doing. But they would, you know, this is something they would talk about, and they're in the Black community. But for those that are just willy-nilly just letting Room Shaker or any of these bitches that are dragging children, Sin pulls up on Lady Wu. Yeah, we were talking about that. I got to get that video as well on Hennywise. Okay. Yeah, we'll be doing that as well. I'm sure I could just give Hennywise permission. Henny, fuck with me. So I'll add her into the credits when we done. Let me try to look for that video. Hen Dow Get Dow. I don't know what the video is called because I haven't been able to really. Okay, hold on with the blicky. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this video, y'all. Shout out to Hennywise. I'm gonna drop also the link of this video in the you know, in the chat. I will also be adding Henny to the description, so you'll find the channel link and all that, but you can find this video right here. Shout out to Hennywise as well. Henny be going in though. Henny be going in. So let's take a look at this. YouTuber pulls up on Lady Wu with the blicky and a baby. Let's take a look, y'all.
Just for the record, if you are feeling like you're a fully grown adult and then you're sensitive to jokes, this might be the channel for you. If you want to feel your life and you don't like satire comedy, this channel may not be one for you. Get your feel on somewhere.
Yeah, so we just making sure we're on the same page. I don't know what this is, but I do be having jokes. So we gonna, it's my honest opinion of what we about to watch. Okay.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, just making sure. And 1 second, Miss Lady in the back. I just want to play this.
This video is only 7 minutes and 17 seconds, y'all.
Okay.
The little boy. She gave him the phone. She gave him the phone. Now he's finna record his mama walking around.
Ooh, yeah.
He walking behind her up my stairs. And there's not no hood. My door just get it like that because I want to get on my door. I said, wait right there. Look the gun going back in the purse.
God, oh my God! Oh my God! She came to your door! Oh my God!
And you see the gun? And you see the gun? I opened the door again.
New Orleans sped up. Oh my God!
Yes.
She came to your door with a burner and a baby. That's a hood bitch for you. I need a project.
And that's why she on the fucking run.
I need a project, bitch. Oh my God!
Yes, all right.
City. Girl.
I said, stay right there. I saw the little boy.
What if
I meant to shoot that little boy? Look, she running. Look, she running. I said, stay right there. Look, she started hollering ass. When I said stay right there, she started hollering ass.
Oh my God, did she lead a kid? What the fuck?
She was running with the boy.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
And look, she run downstairs to point the gun again and say, don't speak on my children and run off. When I got down those stairs, she was gone out the apartment complex. Dusty ass house slippers. Look at it. She pulled the gun out. You can hear pulling the gun out of her purse. She took the gun out of her purse again when I was coming downstairs, and I closed the door again. She was scared.
You gotta be a cold bitch to go try to shoot somebody with your baby and some fuzzy slippers and a goddamn murder. Oh my God. How long? Oh my God. Hold on. How long ago did this happen? This new to us. Anybody saying this old news? Well, over
This
here on all the
months
different
ago.
islands. How many?
Months ago.
Wow.
And she charged with 2 felony counts: endangering a child and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And she on the run. She staying in a hotel room with a nigga in Dallas. Yes, ma'am. But y'all calling me scary?
Yeah, you guys, come outside.
Children.
Come outside.
She wasn't even. She was pointing a gun.
Come outside.
I said I would shoot you and that little boy.
Listen to what you got. The fuck I thought. Bitch, don't speak on me in my fucking kids' room.
I said I would shoot you and that little nigga. Put that gun up. That's what I was saying.
Don't say that on this channel. We believe you.
I'm sorry, Snoop. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But this is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, no, that ain't cool. But so wait. So you called the police on her for this? Hello?
Yeah, listen, Snoop, we got cameras in the hallway. I didn't call the police then because I didn't have the evidence that she came over here. And I even asked the office to give me the footage of 24 hours ago because the girl knocked on my door with a gun and a baby. They said you have to go file charges first for it. So for like a month, I was like, well, fuck it. She gonna have her day. Was she having it now? Let me tell you how she having a day. She went to YouTube. I guess she must have, felt her karma was coming or scared. She saluted me and wanted to apologize and blah, blah, blah. Then she comes to my house. This is not a motherfucking lie. I'm going to tell you the truth from right here. She came to my house and showed me Queen 88 on her phone saying, I'm in Houston and I thought about you. She said, Queen 88 trying to set you up, woo. I'm like, what the fuck for? I just stopped fucking with it. It shouldn't be that deep. She said, Queen 88 want you gone. Queen 88 want you all of that. And she sat here and cried in my house. You can ask my nigga. You can ask all of my moderators because I had a couple of them on the phone while she was here. I had people on the phone while she was here. So when she was sitting up here crying, well, I'm sorry, and CPS in my life, and they follow me to Walmart so I can get a lock for my gun and all of that. I called Mama Helen because I said, Mama, what am I to do? Because as mad as I want to be and people want to take me seriously being spiritual, what should I do? Mama Helen, take over right now so you can tell her what I asked of you because I was in a motherfucking decision to kill this bitch, go to her house, or just be a pussy. Tell her, Mama Helen.
I told her to fix it. They need to talk this out. Because first of all, you need to put your kids first.
Now this is how she got mad at Sin. Let me clear it up. I don't even fuck with Sin. Sin, fuck you, like I said. You want to get at me, it's whatever. You and Dallas, we can meet up, it's whatever. I don't fuck with that hoe. But one thing I'm not gonna do is let you lie on no bitch. You called CPS and the police on Sin after she decided not to be friends with you no more. She had that video for 2 months, Lady Snoop, holding that video over Sin's head, dangling. The minute Sin said, fuck this shit, I can't do this no more, that's when she called the police. She played with Sin. Because if a real bitch was scared of her life, she would have called the police then and there.
Shout out to Hennywise. Y'all could cash app her at $211 Hennywise. Shout out to her. I get it, Vanessa, that you're riding with her, and I'm not gonna tell you who to support or nothing like that. But from what I heard, it wasn't all that too good on her end as well, far as Lady Wu. But the fact that that happened around a child, and there was some other things in there that had me kind of like, what the fuck, laughing and shit with the emojis, just the house slipper thing and all this and that. But then when it dawned on me that there was a child there for real, and after that, though, they made up after that. Like, I just don't know how somebody comes to your house with a gun and then you trying to be friends with them. Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good as fuck. So I don't know, but shout out to Vanessa. She giving her love to Lady Wu. And you know, over here, I don't tell nobody who to support and shit like that. But that's why I was kind of side eyeing the situation, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Um, that shit could have went all the way bad. And there is gonna be a time where shit gets more out of control, and you know, somebody loses their life on here, or you know, gets beat up real bad and shit like that. And I need motherfuckers to remember that this is YouTube. You don't know these people in real life. You may not like them, but it's the lie roasting for me. It's the going after fucking children for me. It's the ganging up on a mother that lost their child and then acting like she killed her child for me. Again, I'm still untangling this. So if I don't have everything right, I mean, I've talked to other people in the royal family that were present during the whole live stream on Lady Snoop's on certain topics, and they're even kind of confused. So I guess we just gonna see at the end of the day, but that was hella fucking dangerous. And at first I thought motherfuckers was just shitting me, but when I heard her say that she forgave her, I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
I thought the same thing, but she said it also before that she forgave. Hey, y'all, whoever told me this ginger ale part, I'm mad because I literally went and threw up. Threw up like a whole bunch of like fizz and fuzzles.
You did? You okay now?
It feels a little better, you know.
That was probably that acid that was, you know what I mean? There's nothing real about that. Yeah, and there was a 4-year-old that was filming that, allegedly 4 years old. The child did look little. I don't know about 4, but you know, you never know, because shit, I got a 12-year-old son and he's taller than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And some kids have like growth spurts out of nowhere.
No, I feel you, Vanessa. I'm an empath, but I'm also a bully of bullies. Even in school, you know, I like to get my bully on sometimes, but I like to bully the right motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know that part. But I feel the empath shit. That is something serious, and she does need support through that. But if she's also out here, you know, going after people's children and some of the other shit that I heard, if I was hearing right, that's not right either. And just the fact also that Lady Snoop was allowing, you know, the ops to come up there, you know, the other person out there was being interviewed and speak. I like that. Because then you kind of get to the bottom of it. And I was reading the chats on a lot of these situations and stuff, because like I said, this is a big tangled up web at this point. And it just would be really unfortunate if a child had, you know, been harmed in this. I mean, Lady Wu could have just started firing, but in my opinion, Lady Wu probably didn't see the gun at the time. In my opinion, I think that she saw it after, when she saw the footage.
Yeah, because wasn't she asking about that, and then later on found out that, you know, that first she didn't see the sun, right? She said, and then afterwards she seen the sun, and then did she go back to the gate again?
The sin was at the door.
Yeah,
and then it was, you know, door. They were right. I don't know. I just don't understand how you become somebody's friend, and then the fact that the girl Sin is allegedly running, you know, people looking for. Obviously, you know, you can't just show up to somebody's house with a gun. But this action alone, this shit happening, it could affect just the average, you know, content creator, YouTuber, from being able to grow in reality, because YouTube could just be like, okay, we're only fucking with celebrities. you know what I'm saying, comedians that are well known, you got to have this much subscribers. And if you don't, we're going to shut your channel down. That is what could end up happening. I've seen situations where people were doxxed on here and then swatted, and, you know, shit goes left. There was also a mainstream media story where a couple where, you know, the person was doxxed, their address was put out there, they were swatted. SWAT comes and end up killing somebody, and in some cases, at least one, it wasn't even the right person. So a man just lost his motherfucking life because the person that came to the door just started shooting soon as the door was open. I mean, I just don't like, if motherfuckers value their channel, they need to get it together. Like, period. And then you're a mother. Do you really want to like spend time away from your children, your grandchildren? Because there's older women that are also involved in this. Like, she had up on that panel, I don't know where, but another older woman came up there, like Helen or some shit her name was.
Helen.
Something Reed, Sharon Reed. I can't see, it's kind of blurry. And she was allegedly doing voodoo on people, like, and then Lady Wu got to talking about spirituality in a way that one of them, I think it was Lady Wu, got to talking about it like, you know, she doing tarot card readings and not even getting the information correct. People came up there and said that her information was not correct. She's still out here, I guess, you know, asking for money for readings, and it's just trash as fuck. And then motherfuckers is allegedly putting hexes on people and trying to get the lady out of here, the Reed lady out of here, like unalive her. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And then I just question a lot of it. I just question.
People are taking this YouTube way too serious. Way too serious.
Traumatizing to that poor child. It definitely is.
Who knows? He probably sees it all the time because he was acting so cool. Like, I got this, you know.
Yeah.
You need this. And at a point, I don't know if she had to like hide it. Like I was saying earlier, hide it. But he had the bag and he was in control of that part of it. I was just like,
yeah, I didn't see, did he pass her the purse or whatever, but I just seen that she had the purse, and that's when I seen like the butt of the gun. I thought.
I don't know.
And then like the camera angle was weird as hell, you know, because obviously it's a child filming it. So, you know what I mean? But it did give like Section 8 public housing or motel, cheap motel. I think that Jeanette was, you know, spot on with that a lot of motels, you know, obviously they got the staircase and all this and that. You know, a hotel is hotel rooms inside of a building where you leave out of your hotel room and you're still in the hotel, you're in the hallway or whatever. But a motel is where you know, pull up with your car and then walk to your room. It was given cheap motel to me.
I think that's why it wasn't like fully posted or, you know, put out there, but it's just like,
hey, controller.
Yeah,
much love. Yeah, and I was still stuck on the whole time of that shit that they made up after that. Like, never would it be a time where I would allow somebody to pull up to my house and threaten me with a gun, and then we gonna be friends or we gonna squash shit. Like, it would just be up and stuck. Period. That's probably not the way to deal with it, but you know, when your family is threatened, then you know, you kind of act out of character at times.
Yep.
And a lot of people that don't like understand how shit can get out of hand quickly or why people respond the way they do is because they've never had where their family is attacked or their children's safety is compromised or whatever. And, you know, it's easy to be like, oh, I agree. It is crazy. But where a lot of people be like, oh, you know, just drop it, let it go and shit. Like, this is shit that is forever evolving. It changes by the moment. And, you know, family members, children are involved in this. And a lot of the times, unless it's your child, you don't really kind of feel the same way. And that's unfortunate as well. I like to just imagine, I don't like to, but how I kind of hone into, be an empath and feel people's feelings is imagining it happening to me. When Chanel was telling her story, and I did tear up at times when she was talking about how TREECEY was going after her, and we've already exposed that TREECEY does this on a regular basis, and she has done this for years. And then listening to Chanel boss up and beast up on TREECEY, which was epic as fuck. And, just kind of feeling and hearing the emotion behind that. And also where Lady Wu may have felt her safety was compromised or whatever, but it's also like there was a whole bunch of shit that took place before that to where motherfuckers was doing and saying shit that they had no business to. Not everybody moves the same way. Some shit, you say some shit to a motherfucker, they finna, okay, and be upside your head. Another thing I think is alarming is that TREECEY and Room Shaker live in the same state. So are they gonna like hook up? And you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy as fuck. I just cannot. And then, okay, in my opinion, Room Shaker having these charges, even though they were from 2008, the child neglect abuse, the same way that she's still out here displaying that same type of behavior, having no regard for young children that are not involved in this YouTube shit at all. It's just the mother that you're mad at. Just shows me that, bitch, you ain't changed at all. You still that same person that you were in 2008. And even the fact that you set buildings on fire with people in them, that is psychotic and is dangerous, and you had no regard for human life. There could have been children in that home too. I just cannot. Like, I just cannot. It's just
everybody is for themselves and clicks and views, and they'll do anything for clicks and views, and just to get that interaction and that feedback. Oh, people are thinking of me. They they like it. Misery needs company. Is what my mom used to always say. My grandma used to always say that. So yeah.
I don't know, sis. I don't know. We're gonna have to, I guess, see how all this plays out or whatever. How do you feel? I don't know if I asked you this. How do you feel about me getting that shit about TREECEY and all this and that? Because again, I do want to document that. Even, when we had got the recordings that happened, early on or whatever, and then documented the process of when she was talking about other people's children as well. I do kind of want to get that out. How do you feel about that though, sis? Since
I think it needs to be out. I keep saying stop doing things that you would be, that you don't want to have out. Especially when it's information like this, people need to know who they're dealing with.
I agree with that. And I also feel the same way about that audio that I'm waiting to drop. I hope Lady Snoop does, or somebody does, put that audio out just so we can just get the bare naked audio, you know what I mean, and listen to that in totality. Because if I heard correct, that's another messy ass situation that involves, other people. And it's just, Room Shaker. It involves Room Shaker and LADYLA. My bad. It was a phone call, it sounded like, between the two, and they were, talking about situations on these YouTube streets.
I didn't hear that. I heard the one where they were saying,
I'm talking about the audio that we've been waiting on.
Oh, okay, that. See, that was so, you couldn't really hear it that well. It wasn't, because I think Queen was playing it from whatever she had. It was going through too many devices that where I was just like, I'm confused. Because I'm like, how do you, I don't know. It was just confusing.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure everything out. But if you do if anybody out there has some information that they want to send me or whatever, my email is queensthrone9@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If they want to share some audio with me, if motherfuckers is trying to get me some audio or whatever, again, I will give credit. It's not about that. This is what my channels deals with on a normal basis. Anything involving a child, a bad mother, a bad father, crime. I am in the Black sector. I am in the conscious community, as far as calling it out. I am also in the true crime sector. But also, it's hard to just look the other way when all this stuff is going on here. I feel like we're watching a true crime story before it all comes down to whatever it's going to be, before somebody is unalived or severely hurt.
Right.
And no, I like to just keep it about YouTube shit. You know, bitch, I got a problem with you. We gonna air this out. It is what it is. But I will turn up if a bitch grace my doorstep. It will go from 0 to 100 real quick. But motherfuckers just can't take the truth though. And a lot of the times how they deflect is, you know, bringing up your children, your mother, your dad, you know what I mean? Your sister, your brother, your kids, whatever. I think I said that twice, children and kids. But, and then just doing them.
Isn't that on your thumbnail? Isn't that guy on your thumbnail?
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah, I should have put that. Hide your kids, hide your wife. But girl, when I heard and I seen, like, oh bitch, I know exactly what it is. You have no self-esteem. You feel very low about yourself. You're not getting attention. You have nobody to lay with. That's why you so thirsty for a nigga that you would abandon your child, telling you that so-and-so is touching them. And you just was like, nope, it didn't happen. She lying. Girl, I wish the fuck I would ever tell my daughter that she's lying. Son, nephew, motherfucking cousin, the fuck? And that's the type of shit I don't fuck with. A bitch like that would allow her child to be abused just to keep a nigga around, bitch, you're a predator too. You're a predator too. And if that man is more important to you than your child, then you need to make sure that your child is out of harm's way. I'm still gonna judge you, bitch, but you need to make sure that your child is out of harm's way. And actually, Room Shaker not even supposed to have her child in her custody. That's why she hotel hopping, she's sleeping in her fucking car, occasionally bathing at truck stops. Her child's not going to school, and CPS is actively looking for her, but they can't find her because she has no real residence.
How can they could look. They
can track her down by her. I'm sorry, y'all. These damn cough drops and shit. I got these. The Ricola Pro Therapy ones, the Max, girl, they work good. The little inside part, because it's liquidy, is nasty as fuck, but it do like open everything up. It's got all type of it's got peppermint, elderberry, wild thyme, whorehound. I didn't know that was a thing. Hyssop, sage, linden flower, and lemon balm, as well as menthol in the inside. It's strong as hell. I gave one of my kids because, damn, every time that I get sick, my kids always want to, like, you know, munch on my cough drops. But this time my king had got me these, and he was like, these are much more, you know. So I gave, you know, my daughter one. She was asking, so I just gave her one, and I kind of chuckled to myself, like, as soon as you bite into that motherfucker, whatever, or it melt down, she spit it out. She was like, ew, this is gross. And I was like, it ain't gross when you sick as hell. Wink, wink, winking at her and shit, because she's the one that got me sick, but it's all good.
Oh,
that's the only weird way I get sick is from my kids. They always go to school, come back with a little cold, and then you taking care of them, and then you get it, you know. But it's worth it at the end of the day, shit.
Oh,
you gotta take care of your child. I'm definitely not gonna put a hazmat suit, you know what I mean, on to deal with my child with the mask and shit. But yeah. Yeah, they're bomb ingredient. It's just really fucking strong. Like when you get down to the core of it, but it's really good. I like those ones. Those are gonna be my newer ones. Like my favorite. I mean, um,
Woo, that's brand new.
okay. No swiping wig, no swiping wigs. I like that. I'm gonna be looking into this more. Some of the names aren't like familiar to me or whatever, so I'm not ignoring you at all. But shout out to you. Yeah, take the L and keep moving forward. That's facts. I mean, at the end of
Right.
the day, it's just words, and you know what I mean. I don't know, cause to me, like, if me and a motherfucker fight or where we got guns blazing and all type of shit, you can't really come back from that. Like, there is no friendship. There is really no working it out. I do commend though, again, ladies, for attempting to be the peacemaker, and I think she's great for the job. Because she's non-biased or whatever.
Yeah, I know though. Sometimes when people show you their actual colors, just take it
And
go.
that's the best part of it all is being in Lady Snoop's chat and watching, the person come up, say their piece, and then their ops come up as well, and they kind of duke it out. Even though I did get a headache a couple of times, but you kind of just get to see them as a person and see how they really are. The only one in my mind right now, and not taking faves or whatever, that was justified, like how she flipped out on Lady Snoop shit, was Chanel. Because again, I go back to I've never felt that feeling.
But
And I wish that on nobody.
I've never met Chanel, but it seems like she's going through a lot. And sometimes
Good night, Bush Baby.
YouTube could be just so evil and just drag things on forever and ever and ever. Just let her deal with what she's dealing with. And when she's ready to come back, let her come back without, talking about the same thing,
Right. Facts. No, I feel you. All right, sis, you got anything else to say? We might as well get up out of here.
No, I want to see if, we could get the other audio. That was really like the main thing. And go from there. Because a lot of stuff was said. Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Pretty much.
If I'm not here tomorrow
we didn't understand it either, so.
If I'm not here tomorrow because I'm editing or whatever, I will definitely be back the next day. I like editing. It does feel good. It is needed, but also it does take time. So I'm not one of the YouTubers that will be up here every day because I gotta, control the content that I'm making and about to produce. But I want to. Damn, my fucking camera, bro. Hold on. I want to be here tonight though, just in case. But I gotta find the audio and all that. So I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try my fucking hardest. But go ahead, Jeanette. What's good?
Woo. Hey, Net.
No burning.
Like I keep getting little. It's like coming up a little bit.
That's crazy.
Hey, Net. I'm gonna just fix this shit up.
Hold, I have to figure out how to turn off my little Siri thing so that I can.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear
yeah,
me?
because I can hear you, but your audio is really shoddy.
A little fuzzy.
Yeah. That's okay. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I feel you. Sometimes them earbuds and all that be playing into it, I don't know why they catered this app to only Google or whatever. So if you come in with Safari or whatever, it will, act up. But Google Chrome, even on an Apple, doesn't do that good as well. And then the earbuds play a part in it and all that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. And that situation with Lady Wu was, crazy. I just couldn't get over the fact that she was on some forgiving shit. I mean, I guess that could calm shit down, but I really wouldn't want to be around somebody that would think that it's okay to go to somebody's house and bring a child and a gun and all this and that. That could have worked out very bad. You're on mute, sis.
Cause say, you know, whoever's on the other side of the door is really feels threatened and just starts shooting.
Exactly.
I got
You
it.
got
That's
okay.
that's what
Now
I
you
was
got an
saying.
echo. You got an echo, Jeanette.
Oh, I have this new tablet and it's not great. I don't know
Working.
why. But I talked to Naomi about this before. I don't have a gun because I'm afraid if I had to use it, I would use it.
Yeah, and you don't want to pull a gun if you're not finna use it.
Right. But if somebody had a gun at me and I got the gun away from them, I'm going to use it. That could have been very bad. That's why I don't think it doesn't look real to me. Hold on.
Yeah, I feel that. And they work kind of like, I don't know. It could be a play. It could have been a play. I don't know.
I'm saying.
We're going to have to get down to the bottom of it. But I feel you, Jeanette. I do.
It's too many plays going on around here. And it's like, some people you talk to and they be like, oh, that's the wackest play ever. They could have, you know, had something better. I'm like, you like to watch this? And they be like, oh, well, I've seen better plays. And I'm just like, I didn't know that's what YouTube was, but I ain't on here to be running no plays.
Because they're trying to make it the new Love and Hip Hop. You know, there's a lot of plays on reality shows, Bad Girls Club. They know damn well that, you know, if they kind of instigate behind the scenes some shit, or they know that they're putting people together that are not, you know, the same, you know what I mean? They're not going to mesh well, you know?
Exactly. They know there's going to be some drama going on.
Right. Facts. Big facts.
Exactly.
Shit is sad. But y'all ladies got anything else to add before we jump up out of here for tonight or this morning?
Nah, I think tomorrow will be good. If you go tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really gonna try. You mean it will probably be a late night stream because again, you know, sometimes even editing like 2 hour in something long video, you know what I'm saying, down to like an hour or something like that can take some hours and some time just to put everything in there, look for everything that you need and things like that. But we're gonna try to tackle it. And again, you know, based off of Old Girl's response to all of it, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but I ain't feeling this shit. And I really ain't feeling those in the black sector just allowing these type of motherfuckers to be up here. Shout out to Jeanette though. Yeah, and just do whatever. Like, is it that serious to have those views, subs, whatever? Nah.
Like I said, I always get confused on what the black sector is and what the conscious community and what the, like, all of them like are like kind of confusing me. Like,
so the black sector is like Grown Folks TV, you know what I'm saying, LADYLA, Jazzy, Buddy Lee, it was Cynthia Rose or Ashe Divine. Clyde Diva tried to get in, but she never really been black sector to me. Me, Cookie, Uncle Suge, even though he's kind of going on his Kwame Brown thing. And does anybody know where Uncle Suge is? Because I reached out to him and normally he gets back to me, but I haven't seen him go live in like 7 days. And I'm just starting to wonder. I could call him, but just, you know, when you're sick, you don't want to really be on the phone coughing in the ear and shit. Yeah. But that's kind of concerning because, you know, normally bro goes live. I just hope everything is good with him. But I think Cookie is also, you know, she's got other platforms on other social medias that she's starting and she's working on a lot of things. And I'm proud of her. You know what I mean? She's getting her editing on and dealing with that. So, you know, but, you know, those type of people and shit like that. I also heard that Rex was making, Rex is a dude that be on Buddy Lee's platform. He was recently, I guess, on Grown Folks TV. Somebody had sent me a link in a timestamp where he was on Grown Folks TV and shit like that. talking shit about Buddy Lee or whatever. But I guess he had said something sexual about a child. And to me, on Queen's Throne TV, it once was just Queen's Throne. About 2 years ago, that's when I ran into Rex. He used to be on my channel and things like that. But I did have to part ways with him because he was running amok in the chat after a while, acting real drunk and belligerent and things like that. So I cut him off. So I've seen him for a while in other people's chats, and he's doing the same thing. He's drunk as fuck. He recently was disrespectful as fuck to his wife. Buddy Lee did call that out. Shout out to him for that. But when I heard that shit, I was like, wow, bro, like this what we doing? And it's sad. So I might gather that or whatever. But the fact that I did see Buddy Lee respond, he dedicated a great deal of his live stream to that topic. I salute him for that. I'm just wondering again about Room Shaker. And again, I don't control nobody's chat room and who they let in a shit. But I'm just wondering because it just kind of make me side eye certain shit. Like LADYLA, you have a child and you just had Room Shaker all around you. And the only thing that you were really concerned about was them coming in and invading our sector, not the fact that Room Shaker is a fucking child abuser. And I had said in the chat, like, don't Shorty got these child abuse charges? And motherfucker, I mean, maybe they didn't see it, but it seemed like nobody cared. And into which somebody responded at some point in time that people be lying. And I was just like, wow, okay. And then I had ran into what the video was sent to me of Not on My Watch, where she was going in. I finally had a clarified name. I was able to look it up on my own like we always do. And again, I have her whole PDF file. I could go all the way back to the day that she was born.
Right. That's what, some people use their platforms for some craziness. And I think that YouTube needs to crack down on it for real. I mean, not just the, hooting, giggling, hey, not the, funsy. Sometimes get a little bit over the line, but like this straight up going after kids and saying the things that people are saying, nah, I think they need to cut that out. Excuse me.
Facts. Nah, I feel that. I feel that, definitely.
Yeah, so.
All right, sis. We just got to get that audio, the one. And then also I'm going to try to get the Room Shaker shit and how she responded to it. Because it don't seem like she going to pull up and answer any questions. And maybe she feel like I already did and this how I feel and fuck y'all. That's cool too. But again, I'm still going to be calling you out, especially when you're still doing the same shit. But if you get anything that you need me to see or whatever, send it over to me.
I'm still going to be calling you out.
Mm-hmm. Facts, sis. Facts.
Yeah.
All right, sis. Much love. You get well
What
and
you over there
everything like
sipping
that.
on? Whoa,
Just some
what
energy
you,
drink shit.
What you over there sipping on? At this time of night?
Yeah.
Ooh, you going to be up.
Cause I don't work today. So my thing is that, I'm gonna get my kids up for school. I'll probably stay up, do some shit, gather everything that I need for my video, get them to school, come home, go to sleep for a little bit, wake up and edit if I could fit all that in, and then still go live, Tonight it will be a late night live stream, so probably like 12:31 in the morning. But with that, because I don't work the next day either. But I'm back and shit like that. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Feeling better. So,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate you coming up, sis, and weighing in and things like that. And also, I think you did a really good job on Lady Snoop's platform when you were also up there kind of, you were hosting on her show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You did good. You did good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be hosting, but it kind of turned into that. I just was curious on what was going on, and it kind of just evolved into that.
Yeah, I also seen Preach up there too. I was like, that's
TREECEY, yeah. All right, Gil.
All right, boo.
Hopefully we get
Appreciate
that
you.
video soon, and
Yeah.
we'll
But
work on it.
I'll text you or call you or whatever and shit like that.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. But thank you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to those that are in here, rocking with me and shit like that. You know, while we talk about this topic, I appreciated Jeanette also coming up and weighing in on her feelings about the situation. These situations seem to be getting out of hand, and we definitely got to figure it out. So as I try to also detangle what Lady Snoop is untangling, you know what I mean? She untangling it for real. I ain't trying to take credit. She had displayed great patience, but I'm still detangling shit because I still got some questions and making sure that I get everything right. And in the event that I don't, I will make a correction. But I'm just basing everything that I'm doing at this point in this situation on what I've seen and what I've heard on the topic. So again, salute to those that hit that like button, subscribed if you're new, came in here and weighed in, commented in the comment section. What's good behind the bar? Shout out to you. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Before I get out of here, though, I'm gonna play "Kiss of Death" by Cash Me Out, aka me, Queen's Throne, and I'm gonna try to get this editing done, locate what I need to locate, get it done, and hopefully be up for a late night live stream. But if not, I will definitely be live the next day. So much love. Stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable, and please stay woke. Because you will see me, hear my voice, or be watching one of my edits in another video or live stream. Also, I'm going to post the no commentary version of today's video on Queen's Throne TV. And in the event that this channel gets flagged down, we will rotate to another page, mainly first Queen's Throne TV, and then True Crime. I'll come up with a whole new page. So just look for me. We out here. This is what we stand on. I'm on protecting children, making sure that they're not involved in YouTube shit. And if they are, it's being called out. Fuck you, child abusers. Fuck you, room shaker, child shaker, for the shit that you motherfucking did in a situation with all these other women that you've went after. The fact that you're not going to stand up and stand on your shit as a mother and provide a safe and comfortable living space for your daughter. Instead, you're on YouTube and chasing down YouTube dick every 5 minutes. I think that's pathetic. And everybody else involved, just stop like the bullshit. Like, just stop. Bro, children have nothing to do with shit. I only think it's appropriate to repay the same type of energy if yours have been went after first. But in Room Shaker's case, I do not believe that that is what we're dealing with. So much love, y'all. Stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable. I'll see y'all soon. This is Kiss of Death by Cash Me Out, aka Queen's Throne. Bye-bye.
If you don't know me, then don't judge me. No one said you had to like me. Just remember I'm a queen and it's a bad idea to fight me. 60 bitches at your head. Fuck black, we wearing red. It's a fucking kiss of death. You heard what I said. If you don't know me, then don't judge me. No one said you had to like me. Just remember I'm a queen. It's a bad idea to fight me. 60 bitches at your head. Fuck black, we wearing red. It's a fucking kiss of death. You heard what I said. Now off with your head. 60 shots from my bitches. Now they leaking out the air. Slowly dying on the pavement. And it's your fault, face it. The art of war, here, taste it. Man, I thought you was my nigga, but in truth you was a snake. Smiled all in my face, behind my back you was a fake. Knowing I'd go hard for you, anything it takes. In my heart, there's no way that you could be replaced. My whole time you that Jake, the way you acting was fake. You really took the cake, we put all I had at stake. You ate off my plate, and that was my first mistake. Knowing you betrayed me that way gives me the motherfucking shake. If you don't know me, then don't judge me. No one said you had to like me. Just remember I'm a queen and it's a bad idea to fight me. 60 bitches at your Fuck last, we wear